It's like, here's how we can justify a $20 price increase.
That's bullshit. I'm not getting that sound wave and all that shit because you're right about the blaster. It was fun to put them on a toilet, but I don't need more molds. I don't need more of that mold.
Damn, this motherfucker is squeaky. Hot as shit.
Are you jerking off?
Damn.
Are you playing with Sevo?
That's a cold stick.
Hey fuckers, it's Friday.
I need work.
Good night, folks.
Nailed it. You are listening to your favorite podcast, Shattercast Uncut, with your host, Bobby Skullface.
That's a solid unit, Mac.
Oscar and Jake. I call it a rock Fred. Robert D.
So happy to be here.
The engineer, T2RX6.
The fit and finish.
Everyone's favorite internet troll, Greg for Mercy.
Only troll for good.
Meth Deluxe Baldwin.
Hell Hasbro.
And the most popular tattoo transformer band ever, the Zapticon.
Hey, ladies. No, it's just awful.
Who's running that company?
I don't scale like that.
Upload complete, fuckers. This podcast is intended for mature audiences only, and its sole purpose is to entertain. If it doesn't fit with your sensitive sensibilities, please feel free to turn it off now and
Shut the fuck up, Chip.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Shattercast Uncut. This is your loser substitute host, Robert D. This is episode 88. Oscar is masturbating furiously to photos of my Legends collections in their storage facility as we speak. So he's unable to Skype right now because all you'd hear is... So yeah, you guys got to be be patient here. It's the first time doing it, and I don't want to fuck it up. And feel free to fuck with me. I don't care. So let's go with the introductions. Let's see. See, I feel like I'm just gonna copy Oscar, and I don't want to do that. I want to do my own thing. So
you're gonna fall into.
I didn't hear anything.
Fall into your rhythm.
Okay, that's what she said. So okay, no one cares. All right, so starting out, I introduced myself. Let's start with Lenny. Say hello.
Hi. How you doing?
Hi.
What's up?
Anything else? Want to say something sexy, or should Matt say it?
He already just did. He just said hi. Shut the fuck up.
He went,
Shit.
hey, hello.
Matt.
Okay, fine.
Matt,
All right,
there
so
you go being rude to Robert again, man.
That's
I know.
right.
I'm sorry. Damn it.
He's defending
He's
my
gonna-
fucking honor. Thanks, Matt.
I apologize.
Matt,
I did defend. Yes, I defended.
Matt is getting cream pied at TFCon. All right, so speaking of which, Matt, say hello.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing?
He
This
will
is Deluxe. Yay.
He will squeal like a little pig. All right, and next up is Justin.
Another fat joke.
No, it was a sodomy joke, but that works too. All right, so Justin, say hi.
Hey, what's going on?
Wow, I got some funkin' Justin's welcome on that one. All right, next up is Bobby Skullface.
What's up, everybody?
Oh wow, people are just.
Yeah,
What's up,
everybody's we're gonna get this shit together. Everybody's a little.
I'm
No,
good.
just
Dude tonight, little.
You already bitched me up for cussing on Robert.
Because you're fucking mean, Matt. You're fucking
I'm
mean.
not mean to Robert.
That's
Robert
what I
knows.
love about you, man. Keep it up.
Robert knows I love him.
Yeah, Robert knows he's a cunt.
There you go.
in an Aussie way.
Stop,
Yeah.
Gator.
Yeah.
So speaking of cunt smashers, say hello, Greg Sullivan.
I'm drinking goddamn lemonade martinis.
Oh god, it's gonna be one of those nights.
It's gonna be one of those nights.
I once mixed rum with lemonade, and it tasted like fucking tuna fish water.
Yeah.
How would you know?
I meant to say. I actually meant to say margarita, not martini. Kit just bought some olives, so I've got martinis in the brain. But I kind of half-assed a margarita with lemonade. It's pretty good. Lemonade, lime juice, jalapeno, and some salt.
Jalapenos on a steak.
Yeah.
Oh
Hey,
man, I love
who's the keep count on how many times Greg says fuck tonight? Already.
Jesus will.
Yeah,
I know
Jesus.
that's
Yes, he will. Yes, he will.
He.
I'm gonna hug you,
Just
Greg,
on
the first time I see you, buddy.
You've already seen me, and you didn't hug me then. Shook my
You
hand.
didn't hug.
We
You didn't hug Greg.
Well, we weren't that close back then. I don't
You're a
think.
dick.
We slept. Yeah, we slept
I didn't
in
have
the same
nobody.
fucking bed.
When I saw Greg, I fucking ditched my wife and kids on the stairs and charged him.
So
No,
like
you
any
didn't. You
other
looked
day.
at me like a fucking. You looked at me like a creeper, and you're like, I knew you were gonna be here.
Because I am.
I need
No, you
you,
just
son.
ditched your wife and kids on the stairs to get in the fucking door. She was dragging a stroller and 2 fucking babies, and you're just like, oh my god, it's so much hard work walking out of the fucking car. Oh my god.
Shout out to Lisa, Robert D's wife, man.
Yeah, she's an amazing woman. She puts up with me, and it is actually pretty difficult putting up with me. Speaking of which, the let's what's up with the GoFundMe? How are we doing on that, Bobby?
Okay, so we have made a down payment on shirts, pint glasses, and mugs. So that's in the works. And we have an invoice on our way for the keychains. And as soon as that is paid and then the back half of the shirts, pints, and mugs are paid, then we'll make the magnet order. And then we'll keep you updated as to when they arrive. So it's well on its way. And then once the money's all gone, then we'll tell you what we're left over with. We'll tell you what we're going to use it towards, and blah blah blah. But we think we did fairly well, so we should be good.
Let's talk about that keychain really quick because we didn't really show it in the video.
Look what Robert wants to talk about, Greg.
I know.
Yeah.
He works so hard. So hard.
Oh, we only talked
Kicking and screaming the whole fucking way to get these keychains. And now he wants to fucking
Robert,
talk about them.
Tell us how many countless hours you spend up all night working on this fucking illustrious keychain that you picked up.
Not much. I like it. I'm excited for it. I can't wait to get my Shattercast Uncut keychain though.
You better be selling them like fucking hotcakes at TFCon, man. I better see shit flying your ass. Keychains everywhere.
Hey,
you
listen,
wearing them earrings, man.
Listen, I don't need to. They're gonna sell themselves. They're only $10. They're steel. They're plated.
Steel.
They're plated in blue. And they have Hail Hasbro, Shattercast Uncut, and a big fucking dopey smiley face. And the smiley face is a bottle opener. They come with a penknife, a nail file, and a screwdriver on the top of the nail file. Perfect for a Transformers collector. $10.
Really?
Yeah.
Somebody can get stabbed. Somebody will get stabbed by one of our things.
What's the transformium content of the keychain? You said it was plated with steel.
5%.
We just melted down Ratchet's fucking bug face.
Yes.
Bug face.
Oh.
Dude, let's get bug face on the podcast.
Somebody might get stabbed with one of our keychains, man. Then we'll get arrested.
No, you can't stab. So it's a little teeny 1-inch thing. It's perfect. It's you want to cut a little flash off a figure, but you got the file too, and the little like a flathead screwdriver at the tip of the file. When you need something to get in there and pull a piece out of a figure,
That's what I stabbed my wife with. Is a little 1-inch little thingy.
Yeah, it's not how big it is. It's how you use it, Robert.
You got, Baldwin's working with that Irish inch.
Yep.
Do you yell it out? You go, Baldwin, drop! Gish!
Like a goddamn anime character.
Speaking about
Charge it up.
Speaking of Baldwin drops, let's talk about if anybody got anything. Bobby.
I got Play Arts Kai Cyborg and Star Wars Black Series 6-inch Ray, and I got that was thanks to I got a couple things from people. I got Alex Eugene, and I got paid for him, but he found them for me and for a good price, whatever. And then the Ray I couldn't find, so he found that one for me, and then the Cyborg was a good price. So
have they run out of names for Star Wars characters? This one's going to be named.
Yeah, no, it's funny
like
you say
the
that.
Sound of Music. Do, re, mi, fa, so.
No, I think they're being like extra secretive. I think they're being extra secretive about the names because like both Ray and Finn, their last names are the same. Jakku. But they're
Skywalker.
obviously. I'm guessing that she is. I'm guessing that she's
your cousin.
Want to make out?
And then, and then I got the it's like a Disney exclusive. It's an all die cast like Stormtrooper And it's a funny story. It's a total train wreck. It's a piece of shit. It was like the Disney exclusive for the Force Awakens bit of business, and it's about 6-inch. It's die cast head to toe. But it was said to be by R. Brooks. I won't put his whole name out there, but like he wrote me and he was like, "Hey man, you want one of these?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was curious about him. He was like, "It's fucking shit. I'll send you mine."
Damn.
Yeah, and he saw the review of the Crasher that I did for the repaint of Invisible, and he had a GoBots Crasher, and said, actually that wasn't him, that was another guy. I'm sorry, it was a dude. This other dude, Lance. Shout out to that dude. He sent it to me, and he was just like, man, you know. Yeah, so it was cool. It was cool. They get that in the mail. Like, scratch that little nostalgia itch for
so many shit coming to you. You don't know who the fuck sent it to you. Like, oh, Bobby Bay. Bobby Bay.
But anyway, but yeah, it was it was cool, and that's it. That's all I got this week.
What about Reflector?
I had the pleasure of looking at Swage's Reflector,
and you love it.
Wait a minute. Hold the presses. There's something else that you had in hand recently.
I had Generation Toys Scraper in hand.
Fuck yeah.
And yeah, it's good. I'm in for the set. It's it ain't perfect, but it's definitely good enough. I just reviewed Hasbro's Scrapper today. It'll probably be up next week, but it's a fucking far cry from that.
You know, it's funny we talk about.
I can tell you.
We talk about, we've talked about this, like, hey, it is easy for us to judge reviewers when we're on the outside and we buy figures, and we say, oh man, they're just being so nice because they got the toy, and it changes your perspective. And you've even joked around about that in your skits, Bobby, with when someone sends you something, you treat it differently. I remember that's giving you kicking the box down the stairs.
Yeah. When it's not shit,
But it was interesting. Remember, and with this review, you felt, if we could talk about, you felt a little worry that would this affect just your perspective, and I'm
right.
proud to say it didn't.
Well, I appreciate that. Like, it was concern for me because I didn't want to, I wanted to definitely, like, at the same time, you don't want to go overboard and like nitpick the shit out of it or something that you would normally give a pass. But there is some things that I wasn't totally happy about, but. Whatever. It's still like I'm in for the set now. I'm definitely in for the set, but I might pick up the Toy World one too, though, just because I'm a fucking addict. But yeah.
All right. So what else? Any Star Wars GI Joes, GoBots?
No GI Joes. I covered no He-Man. I covered everything. I think we're good to go. Sure.
All right.
Oh, yeah. We're good.
What?
No, that's Superman. I said it last week.
Okay.
100%.
Maddie.
I'll be last.
Let's go. Fine.
Go on.
Well, it doesn't count. You already blew your load online. So.
I said I'm last.
Fine. You are last. Justin, come on, let's hear it.
I got nothing. I'm moving, man. Everything's on hold.
Yeah.
You got a house, so that's pretty cool.
Not yet. That's not this Friday, next Friday. So, soon. Not yet.
Closing?
Yeah.
The close. Okay. All right. So, Gregors.
I forgot I got something, but I did, and you'll see why here in a minute. First of all, I went to the toy show to defend Shattercast's honor by the evil Swage 66, trying to imply that all 7 of us support the Jets, when only one of us does. So when I was done defending our honor and hanging out with I Am Ratchet, I picked up a couple pops just because I never want to leave it empty-handed. So I got the Mike Aram Trout Breaking Bad pop. So now I have that main cast, and I got a Harley Quinn with the mallet and then I got a KFC Iron Paw and Rhino Horn.
Yes.
I got
those
the
Are
orange.
those cassettes? Are those cassettes?
Yeah, I got the classic Iron Paw, which for some reason is a little better in orange. Only reason I got them is because I've got the fucking rewind and fucking eject coming.
What is that?
So I might as well at least have.
What is that? A kung fu dog? Iron Paw? Fuck is that? What is he? What is he? What's Iron Paw?
He's a lion.
Steel Jaw.
You know what he is.
No, I don't. I never got the tapes.
It's Steeljaw. It's a yellow fucking lion.
All right, you already said it. What else you got, Craig?
That's it.
Got a big jock coming. Baldwin jock.
He's actually an orange lion with wings, by the way.
Oh,
you got the orange one.
Yeah, the classic one. Yeah, it's better in orange than it is yellow for some reason.
Nice.
That box is misleading as fuck, though. It's got that tape label on it, and you think, oh shit, is this going to have a design on it? And then you open it up, and nope.
Gotcha! Yeah, got him. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I paid for these two, I paid less than what one cost. So, I mean, whatever. I don't feel cheated.
They gave you Blaster. That's all you need.
Greg, I don't think you
They gave me Sancho Barbosa.
Yep, that's
They
all
get a
you
pass.
need right there.
Oh, no.
You could hold someone up at Sancho Barbosa, put it to their throat. So next up, Lenny, did you get any? Oh, you got a Nero Rex, right? He came in.
No, I'm gonna go last. Just go.
Everybody's going fucking last. Okay, I'll go.
No, I didn't get anything. I got laid this week, but that was about it.
Yay!
Go cock and balls.
Hey, ladies.
Yeah, he was cute.
He was cute. He was a little midget. I mean, a little person. I'm sorry.
Hopefully I'll have some stuff next week.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll go next. What I get? I got
herpes.
I did get herpes. Thank you for that, Matt. Thank you for sending. I should never.
That shit. You shouldn't open my shit, man.
I should never eat a poorly wrapped lollipop mailed from you. I'll never do it again.
That's true.
What I got? I got Synicus, MMC. Yeah,
Oh,
I got that.
How did you find him?
On I've had him on.
I mean, how did you like him? How did you like him?
I haven't had any time other than to pose him up on the shelf with Predaking. I haven't had any time. No time. And Tony forgot me, Chimongmung. I was like, hey, I was like, where's my Synicus, man? He's like, oh, man, I forgot about your fucking order. I got the that was bundled with the what do you call? Oh my god! I can't believe I'm thinking die stack. Oh my Ultra Magnus. I got the Ultra Magnus shoulders, and I didn't bother opening them because everybody says it wasn't worth the effort. But so Tony, as an apology, he's like, oh, I'll give you an extra treat, for forgetting about you. And I'm looking in the box. I'm like, you forgot my extra treat. And then I turn over the box, and taped to it is like an extra little die-cast Matrix. And I was like, what? If I don't have an Optimus Prime, what am I going to fucking do with this? And if I have an MP Prime, what the fuck am I going to do with this? It was an odd treat. I would have preferred a sheet of just faction symbols. Honestly, it would have been more useful. But hey, thanks anyway.
I think
hero.
I'm going to jump in there. Okay. My last treat from Tony was the little Ravage USB drive transforms into a USB drive? He sent me one of those as a treat without the USB drive. It was cool.
I think you should wear that as a necklace, and then anytime you have to go to court, you can just take it out and just start saying, light my darkest hour, and start trying to open it.
Damn it, open!
I would have preferred had the treat not been in there, and you would have had to write him and say, "Where's my special treat?"
Yeah.
I would have really liked to have seen that in written form, like from a proper email.
When the judge tells me to open a trial, I just okay, Your Honor. I put a little necklace out, like you said, and I just start tugging on it. Damn it! Open. And what else? What else came? Chogokin, King of Beast. I got fucking Vulture.
Nice.
Man. He's amazing. I mean, brought a tear to my eye. It really did. As soon as I started putting them together, that the song da 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 da, it just started playing in my head. I just couldn't even control it. I was like, wow, like I got the fucking feels. That's an amazing figure, and it's a pretty good deal. It's come down in price, as I understand it. And,
what is it running for now?
$235. I got him shipped.
It looks great.
It's fucking worth it. He's really articulate, and he's loaded with metal, and that's why I posted that meme like fuck fuck XTransbots, because this guy's doing a sidekick with his foot as high as his head, balanced. His legs just stay wherever the hell you put them, and it's all metal, and it's beautiful. So fuck XTransbots. And let me see. And my daughter has a lot of fun transforming them and putting them together, taking them apart. That's why I got them, actually, because she loves lions, and that's why she loves Feral Rex and whatnot. She likes playing with the lions, so that's why I got the Voltron, and she loves it. And what the hell else? One other thing came in. I got from William F. the glorious Samson with that glorious head of hair. William F. That guy, the artist.
No.
You guys know who I'm talking about.
Billy Fawn. I can say his last name. He didn't give me a fan.
Okay. He actually.
Yeah.
I turned him onto the show. He liked it. But yeah, he sent me the
fan of me.
Nemesis Hybrid Prime, Hybrid Nemesis Prime. So that came today, and that's really cool little figure. And he also sent a little treat with him. I think it's a little Action Master Optimus. I've never had one before. It's like a really tiny Optimus with doesn't do anything other than just
swivel
around.
Is that like the G.I. Joe articulation on the legs, like a rubber band type?
No, it's less. No, it's like just plugs. It's just plugs.
Robot Heroes.
Okay, but it's cool. It's a cool little desk thing, and so that's it. All right, so
before we move to the Baldwin drop, given BBTS's turnaround time on shipping, does anybody else think it's safe for me to go ahead and ship things to the new house before I own it right now? Because I'm guessing yes.
I don't know. I shipped. Mine was. I shipped. I got it Thursday, and I shipped it that Thursday, the week before. So usually I get pretty fast. I guess because I buy a lot, so they're like, we need to get this shit out because he buys a lot.
We gotta clear up the warehouse. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Basically, they're like, man, we gotta make room, motherfucker.
Get this shit out of here before we have to do a stock take.
All right, cool. It's my turn.
All right,
Robert D.
So
is it my turn?
Yeah. I'm gonna go. Maddie, go ahead, knock yourself out.
All right. Well, just want to say, if you haven't seen my video, go see it. It's a pretty good haul video for anything. So basically, I got two Autobot. I got the Autobot and the Decepticon faction stickers. I got Generations Leader. Oh my God! Sorry, my dog. Really?
You got
that's
the dog?
the best. That's the best thing I got. This whole thing was my dog. And he's barking at somebody right now. So, God, fucking ruined everything. Hold on.
All right. So,
hey, real quick.
Okay. No. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I got Generations. I got C-Dub, Ultra Magnus, and Starscream. I got Masterpiece Blue Streak, the 18B. I got the Blaster and Shoulder for Ultra Magnus MP. Also, I haven't messed with that yet. I got the Hulkbuster, got the Rhino, and I got the Ultron Marvel Legends set, the BAFs. I got Leonidas. Love him to death, man. He is a work of art. And I have transformed him, and I have not broke anything yet, so that's good.
That's because you have nimble fucking Transformer fingers. Anybody watch that Transformer?
Sausages.
His fingers fly like the wind. Sorry.
No. But I've been gentle with him, so I haven't done anything bad to him. So I got Takara RC, I got Orden, I got Hagen, and I got Ferguson or Siegfried, whatever.
Ferguson, that's great. I
got two of the Warbotron, the Computron, the two that were out. I don't forget their names. I got Sever from TFC Toys. I love him. He's awesome. I'm messing with him right now. And I got Tesla. And I got the Scourge repaint, the Japanese version, and I got a Starscream little coat, whatever. Everybody seeing me in a box and everything. So, and that's all I got.
That's the hoodie, right?
No.
Yeah, the hoodie. Yeah, I got the hoodie. I got the Starscream hoodie. It was like on sales for like $30, so I picked it up, and it's pretty cool. No, I like it. If anybody see the, at my video, you see me in the box. Robert and everybody wanted me to get in the box, and so I got in the box with that. So
we
pretty cool. What's that?
played the Alice in Chains record while you were in there.
I should have. Man in the Box, yes. Damn. That's good.
Hey, real quick before we... Go ahead.
I was just going to say, you also got a Starscream t-shirt.
Yeah, that's pretty
Oh, yeah, I got the Starscream shirt. Yeah, it looks like a Scarface. I love it. I wore it today at work, and everybody liked it. It's pretty cool.
It looks like it.
Hey, don't forget that Covenant of Primus you got.
I got that long.
Does he
well,
know?
I mean, since you want to, be funny, I did get it. I bought 2 of these Starscream hoodies, and I was going to give you 1. So, go fuck yourself.
Matt, why are you so brave?
Yeah,
it's actually funny.
I don't know.
You
I
said
apologize.
That.
But I got a second one, and I was going to give it to Greg because he gave me that. So, you're surprised. You're getting that at TFCon. It's 2X.
When you said they were only... What size is it?
2X. Hope it'll fit you.
Yeah, it might fit me. If not, I'll sell it for crack. I was gonna say if they're only $30, shit, I'll fucking. I was gonna go see if they had any other ones.
No, I got the last one when I ordered the 2. Because I was talking with my wife, and she's like, well, why don't you just get him? Since they're a good price, why don't you just get Greg something? Because he got you something. I was like, okay. So I clicked 2, and it was the last 2 that they had.
I have a confession to make.
So yeah, you just ruined your surprise. Sorry.
Fine. He's a bitch anyway.
real quick before we start with the show, I'll be at Baltimore Comic Con September 25th, 26th, 27th, whatever the fuck that weekend is. Not this weekend that you're probably listening to the show, but the following weekend. I'm at table A90 in Artist Alley, right by the bathrooms. Come by, say what's up. I got Shattercast hoodies, stickers, and I think a T-shirt or 2. So if you're interested and want to pick one up in person, I'll be there. A90 by the bathrooms. Follow the smell of despair and shit and cheese doodles.
It's a convention everywhere.
Yeah, right.
You'd be the strongest.
If the stars align properly, you may have some boxes of mugs.
Yeah, if we can move this fucking, if we can get this, we can get your mistress to get a move on.
Hey, everybody needs a strong, positive female in their life.
True.
So,
all right, Robert.
Well, are the tables actually numbered at the conventions? I mean, for the people walking around.
Yeah, well,
aren't they just looking for the guy in the skull mask?
You get a like a map when you get in. Like it's a big fucking, like it's a proper con. Like it's a big fucking show. So like
they should just label yours with a fucking skull. That's all that they should do.
Yeah, that would be all right. I'd take it, but you get like a big map of like the whole fucking layout. It's like 10,000 people go to it, so it's like it's significant.
Great Googa-Mooga. All right, so moving on. Third-party news: BadCube Sunsurge, not Sunstorm, but not Megatron either. Color prototype images. And I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? He's a nice piece of shit.
I don't think he looks like a piece of shit, Robert. I think he
not
looks
a lick
right.
Not a lick of.
Well, yeah, it's just
because it's an unpainted fucking prototype, you dumbass.
Look at the face. They don't have. You can't see his face.
You can't see his face. Fucking, you can't see shit.
This is the Sunstorm I'm going with over the Omnigonics.
Yeah, I think I'm out of Omnigonics and onto this one now. It definitely looks good, and I love how he looks next to Sideswipe. If I remember right, wasn't the Omnigonics like a little bit tall? He was like taller than Sideswipe, yeah.
And he was wearing like a dickie.
Yeah. And one of the best parts, I think, is just like, they even nailed. I mean, everyone knows I love the alt mode stuff, and like the alt mode is the same size as Sideswipe too. So.
Oh, that's nice.
It's really nice that they worked that out.
That's really cool.
Still got those dainty ankles.
Well, that's my thing. I just hope the transformation isn't a fucking nightmare. That's my only concern with this company.
It's BadCube.
Yeah, if it's not the top part, it's it'll be the bottom part that mess up. Yeah. But yeah, he looks really good. He's a good proper Sunstreaker because I don't see Takara ever doing this one for a long time, if anything.
It's funny. I would imagine that Takara would have been all over this by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah, I'm surprised too,
Yeah, I can't repaint it.
you guys, I never thought it was.
Well, you
an
can
issue.
repaint him red. The Diaclone, you can repaint him red for the Diaclone one, or you can repaint him. What there's a Clamp Down they did. They're doing another remake of Sideswipe.
Yeah,
Clamp Down.
There's the Sunstreaker that the original Diaclone was a police car. That thing looks awesome.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, did they do a red Diaclone of it too?
I think so.
You're thinking about tracks. Oh yeah, was it red?
I think so. But I do remember. Yeah, now that you said the police car, yeah, I do. And but I think they did do a Diaclone of the red or a red Sunstreaker. So I mean, they could get the repaints out of it. I mean,
I don't know. These shoulders.
I'm really surprised they haven't done them yet. I mean, really.
The shoulders look pretty cool, but that looks kind of complicated. I don't know what's going on with the back and the shoulders.
I'm sure it is. And the feet and ankles remind me of War Dog's feet and ankles just from looking at it. But
yeah, but I like how they did the top up, the shoulders, like they homage to G1. Looks pretty cool.
It looks good.
Yeah.
It looks good.
They said there's a way to transform it to like alternate leg transformations you can do to like change the height and change something around, but I haven't seen anything to indicate what the different transformation is. So maybe, I don't know.
I did see something in a different series of pictures that had the ankles clipped all the way in and then sitting up really high. So, but I think in that photo there, he's the same same height.
Shit.
So he's going to be a little shorter if you.
Yeah, that's right. They cheated. They're cheating to make him the same height as Sideswipe.
Yeah.
How?
Those ankles do sit down, like they I think they're on a hinge or something that will like rock down, so you can hide them a little. But then he's going to be a little short.
Huh.
Yeah, whatever.
But how he is right there, that's not bothersome.
No. Does everybody got War Dog? Do you consider him a masterpiece? And do you think this will be a masterpiece?
Does it say masterpiece on the box?
Masterpiece.
Takara is the company that makes masterpieces. Just in case you forgot from last week.
Well, I know. I forgot. I apologize. But do you consider this a MP?
No, I don't. Well, I consider it style, but I don't consider War Dog a masterpiece just because it doesn't have that masterpiece finish.
Right. That's what I was thinking. With him, do you think that he's going to be?
I hope, but I would imagine he'd be like their previous products. Which is just casted plastic and. Mm-hmm. Minimal paint, and you know what I mean. I like their products. I have their products, but
that's what worries me here. It says unpainted test shot. When do they ever use paint?
Right. Exactly.
This is the finished product. Ain't gonna have a face,
except for the face. Yep. This is.
Where's
guarantee
my face?
I guarantee you, this is going to be mighty close to the finished product. Except for the face.
So too.
Well, is he gonna have a face? Where's his
Not
face?
the face, baby. Not the face. All right, so let's move on. MakeToys Pandinus color test shot images.
Oh, I couldn't think of anything to say about this.
I fucking love this.
You know what's funny? Now that it's in color, I'm not digging all the yellow on it as much. I'm still gonna get it, but something about the color, I'm just a little more meh.
You don't have to.
I don't
which
know.
yellow are you talking about? The on his knees
translucent,
on the
and the shades. Yeah, the shades. It just looks like a Miami fucking bathroom. If that
makes sense. It certainly doesn't look as menacing with all the brighter colors on it.
He needs to get dirtied up.
A clown.
You want to talk about Monkey Man? Monkey Man.
Yeah,
I know. I mean, it's Scorpion now.
He could do with a wash, right, Bobby?
I'm sure.
Or some
dry.
dry.
It's fucking toy.
It's MakeToys, so more than likely it's just going to be most of this stuff that you see is just going to be different types of plastic. You know what I mean? That's that yellow, that'll be yellow plastic. Sit inside these, glued inside the things.
Is Matt muting his computer to kick his dog? Do you notice that? He mutes it, then the dog shuts up for a minute. Shut the fuck up, dog! The guy's got a temper.
Really, but I mean, it does. It's I'm sure it's this thing is gonna be. It's gonna set a fucking precedence. You know what I mean? It's gonna mean business when. The biggest challenge, I was talking to Yule earlier this week, and he was like, I want it. He's like, I just don't have room for it. And I was like, a fucking thing like this, you fucking make room for it.
Yeah.
Buy it a room.
I'm gonna have to make sure I have the funds available for this one.
Yeah.
Okay, but if you get this, Do you have to? I know you already have Utopia, but for those who don't have Utopia, right? If you get this, do you now feel the urge to get Utopia?
I don't have Utopia, and my answer
Right.
is no.
Okay.
No, I would think that what it's going to come down to with this guy specifically is Fort Max.
Yep.
You know, like if Hasbro's Fort Max is like Metroplex size, you probably don't want that Fort Max with this Scorponok. It won't look right.
Yeah, if this was a Triptychon that I was in for, like maybe, but
exactly.
You know.
Yep.
If only there was a company making a similarly scaled Fort Max somewhere down the line, though.
Yeah. Right.
If we were only so lucky.
Right. Oh, speaking
I
of
like
which, something I never said on the show that I forgot when I talked to MakeToys at TFCon Toronto, they said that their next IDW figure will be a Rodimus.
Oh.
Huh.
Oh, was that MakeToys? I thought you said MMC was going to do that after they started, after they cleaned up their DJD. Maybe I misinterpreted what you said then.
Yeah, no, this was the MakeToys guy in his fucking colorful ass Hawaiian shirt.
Oh, well, hey, Ashley B, if you're listening, I meant to say MakeToys, not MMC. So put the fucking cloud down, put your credit card back in your fucking wallet. It's not worth it. It's not fucking worth it.
Hey, Greg, do you still have Waterhead Baby Metroplex?
Fuck yeah, dude. It's my office. There's this one dude I work with, and like fucking every time he makes a trip, like I'm in a whole separate part of the office from him. I'm as far fucking away as you can get, and he finds excuses to come over and walk by my door and just mess with them.
So you're down
If I got rid of him for any reason, then he would fucking kill me. He'd flip the fuck out and kill me. Like a fucking Vietnam, that flashback.
Tell you, that Triptychon looks really awesome. That Waterhead Baby Triptychon.
What about you?
All right, let's move along. Let's move along.
Let's do this. Yeah, move
TFC.
Wait, can I ask a question? Are you getting this, Robert?
Me? You know, it's just I don't know. I'm undecided.
Robert's waiting for the Hasbro.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he is. Go with his
He
Hasbro
put us out in
Metroplex.
Utopia, he'll put us out on this, you know?
Dude, my Hasbro Metroplex is fucking awesome. He's customized. He's beautiful. And he stands there like a brick, but he's beautiful. All right, so moving along. TFC Toys Detective went looking for evidence of color images. He didn't like what he found either.
I hadn't seen this. Hadn't even hit my radar this week.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I saw it. I kept scrolling.
Yeah.
Keep hearing the MASH theme looking at this.
I tell you, I hope that between this and their fucking Ironhide extravaganza, I hope they don't fucking bankrupt themselves and we miss out on our fucking next combiner.
Yeah.
I agree.
What?
That would be a fucking bummer.
Why do you want a TFC combiner?
It's
I
live.
like my Prometheus a lot.
That's okay. You got Warbotron now. You can let Warbotron into your heart.
I love Warbotron. Robert, I've ruined my heart for plenty of third-party companies.
You're such a slut.
Man.
Bobby's heart is kind of like your ass. It's like the magic satchel from an RPG game. You said it got
The cornucopia.
I have the opposite of the shit the Grinch had. My heart's too big. That's my problem.
When I was looking at this this picture that they made, like, what's with the like tabs on the hood there? Is it like they hold anything in place? Like, what's the point of them? They just look.
It looks like number 5. Johnny number 5.
I can see that too.
I don't know. If that's one thing about even like the bots for Prometheus, like they were really big on panels and tabs.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's probably some kind of thing that locks in somewhere in some way that it really is not all that necessary. Like we could have just engineered it a little bit different.
Right.
Or maybe they're really into panels and tabs, and their panel budget isn't looking too good, but their tab budget was so far.
We got all these leftover tabs.
You know what I say? I say, do what you gotta do, TFC. Do what you gotta do to get that next combiner out.
Hey, have y'all noticed like a lot of the weapons for third party are getting more hollow?
Yeah, I noticed.
Like, look at that missile. I mean, they don't. It's
Same thing your girl said.
Hey. Good night, folks. I'm out. This is my last show. Just want to tell everybody I'm going to be a professional Transformer reviewer, and I am done with SCU. So y'all can go fuck yourselves. And no, I'm just kidding.
Y'all sell.
Such a drama.
I know. I'm such a bitch. I'm a bitch. I don't care. No, I mean literally. I mean, a lot of the third-party weapons have gone hollow. So,
taking
just saying.
From the old Hasbro.
Yep.
Yep.
Gotta cut corner somewhere.
Look, I'm an idiot.
Hasbro caught on a little too hard there.
A little too.
Someone cue me in on the plate. What does the plate say? Is there some type of code there with this TFC Hound's plate on his chest?
It says "kill me" backwards.
I don't know.
It says "Buy Fans Toys." This is Buy Fan Toys.
Is that the docket number on their bankruptcy proceeding? All right, lawyer joke. All right. You're
I got it.
All right.
I got the lawyer joke.
You'll get the lawyer joke. All right. Let's see. MMC Prototype Carnifex Overlord, and it's not even April Fool's Day. Show me the Carnifex.
Well, that was what it was gonna say, and I was like, man, that's cheesy as fuck. That's something Robert would say. So I deleted that shit, and then I changed it because
Greg was validated with that statement that that's something Robert would
say. They always well then I don't know if they show that commercial everywhere. So
oh god, it's gold, man.
His head looks a little like Dinobot.
No, that head still looks pretty good, man.
So is Dinobots.
His gun's looking a little droopy though. That first photo.
Little lippy.
I'm chalking that up to prototype issues.
Yeah. This is also the first time we've seen Megatron painted, isn't it? The little green guy in the background?
Overlord? Or, not Overlord,
what's his name?
Lockdown,
yeah.
Yeah.
I like the weapon fucker that comes with him a lot, but I don't know if I need him in my life.
Yeah, I need him. He's in IDW.
I
need him.
Now, Greg, didn't you have a problem? Greg, didn't you have a problem with the parts forming on the shoulder? Was that this guy that you didn't like?
That was that's coming later. That's coming later. Well, no, Overlord traditionally parts forms. I mean, he fucking splits in half.
Right.
Yeah, I love this guy. This guy is looking great. I think both parts actually look really good too.
Yeah,
I like it.
He's gonna be a big boy too.
I have to say, how tall is he's a? God,
he's about as big as Hexatron, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
is that the size it's supposed to be, Bobby? Star Saber size?
Yeah, that's the picture they showed at TFCon. He was like Star Saber size.
I'm okay with
that.
Not bad.
Magnus is bigger than Star Saber Magnus.
Pre-orders.
Somebody on Facebook was saying not only did this thing look better, or not only did the G1 look better than this, but they said the G1 was cheaper. And,
where is Hector when we need him?
The problem is that this is someone who's paid like $2,000 for their G1 version and refuses to think anything looks better. You know?
Yeah.
And they're
if you pay $2,000, you are way overpaying for that. I think you can get a loose one for like $700.
Yeah,
whatever.
But still, you probably did pay $2,000, and that's why everything else
probably
is superior.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, this is
all right.
I'm in on this guy.
Anything
I'm
else?
masturbate.
No, it's perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect.
So STGCC 2015 third party Extravaganza.
That's Shatterglass coming. No.
How do you want to just go down the list, Bobby?
We'll start at picture 1, which is the MakeToys. Or no, is it? Yeah, that's the MakeToys Defensor. Right?
I didn't number the
kind of looks
pictures.
like Hasbro.
I numbered the listing.
Yeah, that's the MakeToys. Yeah, so that we've seen MakeToys Defensor, but we haven't. I don't know if we've seen. Did we see him fully colored? Either way, he looks good.
Time.
He looks.
Do you think he looks?
He's got short little arms there.
See, I'm okay. I'm okay
really.
with his arms. It's about mid thigh. That's about where his arms should be.
No, he needs some monkey arms.
Yeah. Lenny, why does he need monkey arms?
He's got those big make toy fucking double cannons though. That's cool.
Yeah.
Why does he need monkey arms?
Because he's a combiner. They all have fucking monkey arms.
No.
I think
okay, probably.
He has a
he
ladder.
could stand to have some teeny tiny feet, some overly large hands, and then someone can make the kit. Give him overly large feet and teeny tiny.
See that they're not cashing in on the add-on kits.
Dude, first aid. I'm at Blades and first aid look really G1. I'm at really G1.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, it looks good. Like I'm on board.
I hate Groove.
I'm on board.
Yeah, that Groove.
Yeah,
Groove
looks shit.
Groove looks like a fucking Bayformer.
Fucking
yeah.
Prime RC. Prime RC looked better than that.
Yep.
It's a well-made toy, but it's weird.
Groove looks like a Predator.
Have you never met a MakeToys or Vans Project combiner? Allow me to introduce you to a couple.
I don't have one actually. I don't have a single MakeToys combiner.
Is that why are you jealous?
No,
is that what
no.
is?
I think it's penis envy. I don't like the small combiners. Gotta go for the.
I don't think that's exactly what penis envy is, but okay.
It's penis envy, all right.
Bobby.
What we got next?
Bobby,
yes.
before we move on, next time you're riding around somewhere with someone who inquires about Lenny, make sure you play that clip.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
I will. We need to keep American girls American.
Exactly.
Hey, Justin, say hi to your wife for me.
Yo, Locky, get out! Yeah.
So what about
next
next?
up is Kaon looking great as usual.
Yeah.
Kirchus or Kirchus and a Kirchus. Whatever.
Anarchist.
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 He looks like a squid.
Anarchist. I like his
Well,
shoulders.
I didn't realize till recently he's got like a spider mode too. I never noticed that.
All right.
Yeah.
Did you see on Facebook somebody made a fucking spider mode out of Orden's bits? Did you guys see that? Like his chest piece and his hands and shit.
No.
Turned into a little beastie. It was pretty cool. Yeah. Sorry.
Man, you get into the deep part of the fucking internet, don't you?
it's the deep web of Facebook.
Shit. Hey, did you see the Orden fucking spider? God damn. It's pretty good.
Was that in the pits?
Hey Matt, can I get up? Hey Matt, can I get up? Thanks.
All right, what we got next? Oh,
hey, do we think that these spider legs are detachable?
Yes.
I hope so.
I think so. Well, it doesn't. They're not attached in robot mode, are they? Or are they just tucked up? Oh yeah, they are too. Yeah, well, they're attached.
Looks like fossils.
I hope so.
If they hurry up and fucking put it out, we could tell.
Yeah.
Sing.
And then Beach
Zing.
He's been making his way around town.
Fuck him.
Fucking piece of shit.
He's a whole bag.
Yeah.
He looks worse there.
Yeah.
He looks like he's been fucking like raised in a riot. Look at the fucking vehicle mode. Someone set him on fire or something.
I don't like the Doom Buggy. Yeah, the Doom Buggy thing. I don't know.
Yeah, the Doom Buggy doesn't. But I'm not a big alt mode guy. I'm okay with this.
Well, do you like the robot mode?
Yeah,
too?
but that roll cage is hanging off his back. You just can't fucking see it there.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Well,
hanging
hopefully
off
it'll
his back,
collapse. Hopefully it'll collapse and make it look better.
It looks a
You know
lot
what?
better. I've seen a lot worse
Lenny.
backpacks.
Matt,
Matt.
Given that he's the same size as Ollie and made by the same people, the whole thing probably fucking collapses.
The wheels come off, you know,
Yeah.
dress marks. Give it a lick of paint, so to speak.
I don't know, man.
You've got to bend it in a fucking really awkward way to get it to transform.
Does anybody offhand know how much he is?
I've fucked with this in person. Like, it's decent.
How much is he? Do you know how much he is offhand?
Bobby's vouching.
He's like $75.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I'm in. I'm in. Like he's a
$75?
decent. I'll tell you, there's one thing that he needs though.
A lick of paint?
Trash can.
Yeah. Well, this is much like the other one, Matt, where there's no paint on this at all. But
really?
yeah, it's because it's an unpainted
Or,
prototype.
yeah.
But he needs ratchets in his knees. Because there's a lot of die cast in that backpack, like the motor. There's a lot of die cast in it. The The roll bar is all.
Does he come with a limbo?
God damn it, Robert! Hold on a fucking minute. The roll bar is all die-cast. So all that shit is sitting on him, and he has a tendency to want to do like the Michael Jackson Moonwalker lean.
Oh, yeah.
So
the lean back, Fat Joe.
No.
Oh, he leans forward.
Yes.
Oh.
Like
Shit.
Michael
You
Jackson
mean Smooth Criminal?
Yeah.
Smooth Criminal, not Moonwalker. Like, if you do it right, you know, say the right
Wait a fucking minute. Smooth Criminal was the video that premiered in the film Moonwalker. Okay? Which is why I made the reference.
So it doesn't fall over backwards like a drug overdose then?
No.
Not that Michael Jackson.
No.
Is he a good weight? I mean, is he good? Is he?
Yeah. He feels good. Like he's good.
He just went through telling you how much die-cast he had. I'm pretty sure that means he's not weightless. You know?
Yeah,
right,
he's a good.
I apologize. I'm sorry.
He's a good feel. Well, if you just wouldn't talk while someone else is talking, Matt, you'd be fine. But if he has a good, decent feel to him. He has a good heft. Like the joints are good. The universals and his hips feel good. Like the only thing that was a bother for me was the knees are because of his weight. I have a hard time supporting all of that weight.
Greg, I'll wait for you're selling this one. Put me at the top of the list.
So why does he go forward? But why does he go forward? The knees, they hyper.
They're double jointed. They're double jointed.
They hypo-extend.
They're just the way that it gets. Just the way that it goes.
Did you tell Keith when you saw him at TFCon that he needed ratchets?
I got the message to him.
Yeah, because Keith wasn't at fucking TFCon.
He probably was.
Never shows his face. Yeah, well, I was going to say he probably was. He was that dude behind the fuck. Whenever you saw that potted tree get up and move. that was
I'm like, why is that tree? Oh, never mind.
There's a guy looking at me through his newspaper with the holes cut out.
Who's that dude dressed up as Colonel Sanders?
Yeah, just spot the guy eating the fried chicken. That's his cover.
That's gonna be Norm Macdonald. Norm Macdonald's gonna be fucking Colonel Sanders.
I'm in.
Wow.
I'll probably get him to try him.
I'll tell you another problem that he has is the buggy mode. The hands are like that. The arm transformation is kind of a cheat. And if you look on that picture, like they come to a 90-degree turn, and then the hands make another 90-degree turn in, and they hold on to these two posts that are underneath the engine.
Oh.
And the posts are short. So, like, while you're fucking with the buggy, the hands come up off the post fairly easily. That was another thing I said, like, tell him to make these posts longer.
So it doesn't roll like a champ.
It rolls just fine. It's just when you pick it up and fuck with it, the hands come right up off the post.
Okay.
Actually, there is a clearance issue with one of the tires too on the prototype that I held, but that's probably just a prototype issue, I would imagine.
Yeah.
So next one is the biggest fraud, where they these two figures don't actually transform; they just put the robot next to a toy car.
This one I have not played with or seen, so.
Which one is this?
I can't vouch for this one. The Wind Charger.
You know what's gonna be good? It's Wind Charger.
I like that. He looks good there. I mean, he looks.
He wouldn't talk about a major character.
He looks nice. Oh, fuck this!
Another thing. Let me ask Justin this. Justin's my Sunbow guy. In relation to, so BadCube Brawny and Masterpiece Bumblebee, where should Beachcomber sit height-wise?
That's a good question. I would think he'd be around the same size as Bumblebee, wouldn't that be where he's supposed to go? I mean,
okay, all right, never mind, disregard. Because he was like a little bit taller than Bumblebee, and I was like, man, shouldn't he be about the same size as Brawny? But I could have very well.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find any pictures of him standing. Because, like, the only episode... so there's a picture of him where, like, Bumblebee is clearly in the foreground, and he maybe comes up to the crotch of Beachcomber. And Beachcomber is taller than Hound. I don't think that's right.
Sometimes.
Yeah. So, you know what? Make it whatever size you want. He's fine. He's fine.
He's fine.
He could be Metroplex size. You know, it's okay.
Yeah, Wind Charger still looks a little. You know what looks shitty on this Wind Charger is some shoulder joints.
There's an IDW picture of Beachcomber standing next to Bumblebee, and he's just slightly taller than Bumblebee. So, let's see.
Matt, you gonna be quiet all episode now?
You hurt his feelings. You yelled at him. You yelled at him.
Matt's got the shit on mute. He's beating his fucking dog with his wife.
Be like that, Matt.
If there's one thing being in the military taught Matt, it was make sure there's no evidence.
Yeah, you know what's funny is like if you go to the next picture, like
that's why he was a cook. Sorry to cut you off. Okay,
no, it's alright. The promotional image that XTransbots is using is still Ollie.
I don't understand that.
Me neither.
I can't even bring myself. I can't even bring myself to buy Turbo on the precedence of liking GoBots. Like, I just can't do it. Wasn't he on clearance? I think he was on clearance at BBTS too.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Swage and I were talking at the toy show Sunday outside briefly about Ollie. We were just talking about like shitty figures, and we were like, "Man, everybody keeps talking shit about Ollie, but people keep looking for him." It's like every fucking day, someone's like, "Man, can you get me an Ollie?"
Really?
Like, that's a piece of shit, right? Yeah. And he's like, "You know, it's a piece of shit, right?" And it's like, "Man, I want to try it out." It's like, yeah, I don't have any more of those. You know, crack's addictive, right? I know, but I just want to fucking want to try it. I just want to know for myself if I like heroin.
What happened, Justin?
No,
Did I hear goddamn?
Everybody's apparently having pet issues. The cat is beating on some boxes that are lying around this house because it's the fun thing to do, apparently.
So looking at the photo of Wind Charger.
Hey, we all like beating on a box.
Yep.
That was mine.
I got you.
Go ahead, Lenny.
Looking at the photo of Wind Charger and Beachcomber and what's the other guy's name? All there together, Tailgate. So they're all about the same height as Ollie then? If it's just slightly taller than Bumblebee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I'm not feeling that.
Yeah, for me it seemed a little short, but I do place some faith in Justin when it comes to scale. So he's kind of, I don't know.
I don't know. You shouldn't do that. I mean, it's just really like you said. It doesn't matter. Every single one of them.
Yeah, what
what
feels right to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm kind of okay with Beachcomber, but I feel like Wind Charger should be bigger for some reason.
That's true.
See, for me, Lenny, like to me, like scale comes down more to the alt modes. Like I expect a bigger vehicle to be bigger.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't really go by what it was in the cartoon. You know. So,
right.
That's just me.
So wait. Now, what are your thoughts on these alt modes in terms of size?
They're way too small
Scale.
for we're talking Wind Charger and whatever the other one is, Trash Can.
Tailgate.
You like but do you like the aesthetic?
I love how they look. I love the car personally, but they look so tiny. Like
I don't think that robot can fit into that car. I think you're right, Robert.
Yeah, I don't see how it's possible either. I mean, it looks like things have to hinge
Those
weird
are
ways.
fucking pharmacy. Those are pullback cars.
It does look that way, yeah.
Yeah.
Because look at the other alt mode that actually transforms. Looks like someone fucking firebombed a fucking Jeep.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right, what about this patriotic alligator?
Yeah, it was in 5 seconds of an episode, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Well, why didn't they do the OG Beast Wars Prime? You know?
Because
he was an alligator.
What?
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an alligator. The original Beast Wars Optimus Prime was an alligator, and Megatron was a bat. Or was it the other way around? Was Megatron an alligator, and Optimus was a bat?
No, Megatron.
So they could do
Oh yeah, it was the other way. Yeah. You're right.
They could have done this as Megatron. They still could.
They probably will.
Who gives a shit though?
I actually kind of wouldn't mind picking this one up in the Optimus colors, you know, but I'm not paying ridiculous prices for it to try to get it from its super stupid limited release. So, yeah. And the truck parts just totally look tacked on to the back.
Matt.
I think Matt's
Come
mad.
back, Matt.
He's back.
I know. Why is Matt so mad?
I'm not mad. I'm just here.
Oh, you hear me mumble?
He's mad.
That's butthurt. That's butthurt mumble.
No,
right
I had to
there.
go fucking do something.
Alright.
Beat his dog and his wife.
Give in to the anger.
Why? I don't beat my wife. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
We all saw the GoFundMe.
I've not laid a hand to my wife ever.
We've all seen the GoFundMe, that's all I'm saying.
He was about to say since last Thursday, and then he stopped himself. Did you guys know that?
Can't see the words.
Alright, we can skip Coppola, right?
Yep.
Well, I put the things we haven't really talked about in the notes. Like I
Right. You're right. I saw that. I should have paid attention. You're right. Then this big fucking blue thing.
That's that
we
Diet Commander or something like that. I don't know, some kind of Diet Clan thing, right?
It's
Whatever.
Dia Atlas, isn't it?
No.
Is it though?
Well, it wants to be.
It's Dial Pass.
That was actually pretty good. That was like the only one that I could actually say was pretty good.
Not the Greg. Whenever Robert makes a pass joke, you kind of get into it a little bit. That one like pass on this too. That was like Robert's Hall of Fame joke right there.
I cut myself. I honor every time Greg laughed at one of my jokes. I slice my arm.
You're like Zaz.
Do y'all see this Dinobot one with the face on the front? It looks like a sad.
Oh, the chick.
Yeah,
the straight knockoff.
Yeah.
Do you know those goldfish that have the eyes that pop out the sides?
Yeah.
It looks like the Muppet with the fucked up hair, the Beaky or whatever.
Beaker? Yeah.
I can see that too.
Yeah, I can. That's all.
Why does it look like that?
And
That's actually a comment. I think if you go, it was either on Facebook or on this post. If you go down, someone's like, "I like the female Dinobot, but I just can't unsee." What do you say, like a disgruntled Muppet hiding in the chest?
I mean, he just looks like he's so disappointed with this transform right now.
Why is no one coming to Muppet movies anymore?
I know. We're all on Transformers now.
He's like, did you hear? This is when the Muppets just heard that Kermit and Miss Piggy broke up.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm becoming a Transformer.
I think that this is the fallout from the meme, the one where it's Kermit and Fozzie in the butcher shop, and Fozzie's like, "You and the missus still fighting?" And there's a sign behind him that says "Pork chops 99 cents a pound." He's like, "Not anymore."
Can I just point something out here? Look at those fucking feet. Isn't that going to be a pleasure to pose on a shelf?
Oh yeah, there's a reason those ankles are touching.
But you know what? Look at those fucking honkers though. Not for nothing. She came equipped, didn't she?
Yeah.
What?
They didn't choose to back it down there, did they?
That's where all the plastic went. There,
This one will be $200.
It didn't go on the heels. I can tell you that shit.
I hope they're die-cast as well.
They need glasses.
I hope they're yellow. I hope they're bright fucking yellow titties.
Fanboys go crazy for them.
I just who is this? Who's making this one?
It's their fans project. It's their own character.
Damn it, FP. So much hope in you, and
they're done.
I don't think they're done, but they're getting close.
This looks almost.
They may start laying off some workers in their factory. You know.
I think they've reached the Batman and Robin phase. They need to start getting to the Batman Begins phase.
Yeah.
They're like. I mean, I could see Bayformer collectors really liking this, you know? Which is kind of cool. Hey.
It's like George Lucas got involved, man. It's like...
More tits. More tits on the Dinobots. That's what we need. And everybody's like clapping like, yes. Yes,
George was going to go back and make changes to all their good figures. Put them back out as bullshit.
Can you make it look like a Muppet?
Where are we going to hide the dinosaur head and neck? Oh, why bother? Take it off the side.
Yeah, the guy was like, hide the head and neck.
What do you mean? They gotta look like a Dinobot. What the fuck?
The thing about this thing is, like, I feel like when they designed it, like, they're like, now, we already know this is going to sell to the people who feel there needs to be a female Dinobot. How do we accentuate that and exploit that?
Well, I hear Americans like big hips.
Yeah. Bring that milkshake to the yard.
They also like Muppets. I've got the perfect idea.
Now I see.
I wonder whether she has weapon storage. Oh.
Dude, if they don't come out with...
joke.
Hey, if two pistols don't come out on tits, man, that's going to be disappointing. Fucking Austin Powers.
Now I see a Mogwai on our underwear.
Let's move it on.
Yeah.
What we got? We got color shots of Blaster or Twincast.
You still in on this?
He don't look as bright.
You still in
What
on
the
this,
hell
Greg?
was that?
Greg,
Are you chopping onions?
What are you talking about?
Greg, are you still in on Twincast?
No, what about me chopping onions?
There was a
I heard
sound.
That's Matt. That's Matt transforming his
That's Matt throttling his
whatever.
dog.
No.
Release
I
it.
said before
I'm not doing anything to my
when
dog.
I'm doing it with my wife. Goddammit. When
Wife's not here.
not anymore. Not anymore. She's not. No, I'm not. I'm not doing this
It's my
one.
last shot, thank God.
I don't have.
Thank God.
I can't justify it.
I got
Yeah, I cancel my pre-order too. It's taking too long. I mean, god dang.
Does anybody
Yeah,
like that they
I don't
displayed
really care
with the
for the
Autobot symbol in there?
Oh, they did, didn't they? Fuck
this is
you,
where it
Autobot.
goes.
Or fuck you, Hasbro.
This is where it goes, right here.
Wow, that's some balls. But whatever.
You know what I like, Bobby? To the right of his right knee. What do you see?
An arrow?
I
Oh,
see
no,
I see a
what is-
skull.
Yeah, it is a skull. What's next? Is that 8-Face or fucking Snapdragon?
Whichever one. I don't know. Shit, one of them.
Snapdragon.
Snapdragon.
I'm good with that. I
Yeah.
like that.
I'm lost.
Which hound is this? That's not TFC. That's MakeToys.
No, it's Fans
MMC?
Project.
Is that Fans?
Fans Project.
God damn. How many fucking hounds are there?
He said Hound. The Gundog.
Oh,
the
the
ones you're
hound.
looking
Oh,
at.
that hound is MakeToys, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah, fans right.
same thing.
Right.
So okay, I can't remember. Did the original Hound toy have a license plate on his chest? Or
It
not?
had
We just-
It had like a little thing on the front, like a little. I can't explain it
It had
without
a-
showing you a picture.
It had a spot for one, but it wasn't there.
okay.
It said it had a little thing. It said Google.com. It was like right there on the front of the little engine piece on the chest.
If
Google.com.
only there was a small box that was connected to other small boxes that had every piece of human information in it.
I could look at cat videos.
So yeah, this hound looks good.
What the fuck is next to that? The next hound picture. What is that?
The other hound,
Sorry, Bob.
they're
hound.
doing it in the toy color and the cartoon color, and they've always pointed out that the shoulders can be transformed a certain way to make it look like the toy. Like, that's a big selling point for masterpiece collectors, I guess.
And they
He
pose it
is
without
adding-
any like posability. Like
Right.
it doesn't
He's straight at
bend
attention,
anywhere.
man.
Yeah.
He is a straight at attention right there.
Well, he's a soldier. He's an army chief.
Yeah, he's. Oh, don't lock them knees out, man. Don't lock them knees, man. You'll
No,
pass
don't
out.
want to do that. You don't want to do that.
Pass out.
And then moving
Yeah.
on to Inferno. I'm
I
still
like
in
that.
for this. Still wish that the translucent plastic wasn't there.
Still doesn't bother me.
Doesn't
No,
it
it
look
doesn't.
cheap?
It's C1, man.
It just looks
That's
cheap
cheap
though. The
works.
plastic looks cheap. I don't know, something about it. It
Your
looks like
face.
cellophane.
If I
I
pick
like
this
that.
guy,
Well, what did y'all want to have it to be like?
black.
Black.
Diecast.
Okay.
How much does a paintbrush cost? I'm gonna buy you one.
Right.
Well, if
Right,
you want to use a
right,
paintbrush, it's probably going to look pretty bad. I would do it with an airbrush, just saying. But
I'm not buying. I'm not gonna spend that much on Robert.
I'm gonna use a fucking crayon.
I actually do want. If I do pick this one up, I will take the window off and actually spray it black from the back. So,
Really?
Yes.
Mhm.
Spray mine too.
I'll do it.
Wow.
I think I'm
don't-
gonna spray mine white on the back.
Keep talking.
He's got 3 wiper blades there. Is that vehicle accurate?
Yeah, that's weird. I didn't notice that. Thanks for ruining that.
that is. Wow.
I don't.
No,
I can't say
that's
that
not
in my
stupid.
life I've ever seen one look like that.
It's a total recall.
It's Cybertronian. It's a Cybertronian wiper blade.
Gotcha.
It cleans the holomatter avatar projector. God.
If
Chinese or
Hey,
Japanese.
I will say one thing about fucking about the KFC ones. At least they're making that fucking random ass green one. Like third party companies are all about fucking pandering to like those fucking nerds, and they're making that green one from episode 3, I think, episode 2.
Oh yeah, no, it was a yellow. Was it a green one?
It was green.
I know that's what you're talking about. I know
That's the e-hobby. That's the e-hobby.
Oh no, there was never a toy. Well, there might have been a toy later, and then like all the nerds gave.
Yeah, it just picked up the one guy that fell or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't he a Constructicon that changed sides or some shit?
Yeah, that's
give him a
what I said,
backstory.
Yeah, with a backstory.
But they did do e-hobby. One of that. It looked like a grapple or something.
Yeah, he was like Family Guy Spider-Man. He rolled up and he was like, everybody gets one, and you never saw him again.
Does that
everybody gets one?
Does that explain the extra Constructicon? That explains the extra Constructicon.
No, it doesn't. Because there would be 7.
Wasn't there an extra one? There was an extra one in the original when they go back in time. Wasn't there an extra one in the shot? Remember that?
No.
Wait, are you talking about before Shockwave made the Constructicons, before they were friends with the Mega Supreme, or after they built Megatron, or before Megatron built the Constructicons? Which episode are you talking about?
The third one.
You've humiliated me.
Yeah.
I actually do think that is where Holler came from, yes. I believe that is the reason he exists.
Holler!
Yeah, they did make a e-hobby green. Hey, what we got now? We got the looks like Hardhead. I guess
yeah,
is that Hardhead.
MakeToys.
Ironwill.
Why does the vehicle mode look like the thing off of Halo, the little tank off of Halo?
It does.
Did I read that somewhere?
Don't know.
I don't know.
I thought I read somewhere. I saw somebody say it looks like the Halo tank from.
Maybe you did.
It also kind of looks like the.
Y'all are it's being dick tonight.
Oh no, man! I don't know.
It also kind of looks like the tank that Hardhead turned into. So I mean.
Yeah. Maybe Halo copied them.
Maybe.
Hasbro, attack.
Yeah,
I'm in on this.
Yeah, this looks good. He's about the same size as Cupola or whatever. Looks good. I'm in.
Meh.
I'm in on all of them.
Ooh, yeah, he looks good. I'll probably get this one. I do like the next ones. The KFC Wreck Guard.
Oh, they look good.
Yeah,
they look good.
The mustache. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that soft
and they're making 4.
They're making 4. 4 of them.
Yeah,
nice.
4 different
all different. All different.
2 repaints of each.
No. They showed 4 with distinct features.
Huh?
Yeah, it's not here, but there are 4. They're on it's Wreck Guard, Junk Heap, and then like fucking Shit Stain and Coffee. But there's like there are like 2 other ones.
Where's the tire? Is the tire back on Wreck Guard? Is it on back there? Is there a tire back there?
Might be.
Yes.
Might not be. You never know. You might only get 1 tire, Matt. Dare to be stupid.
You know what?
Right behind the head, you can see the top of a tire, I think.
You know what I would like to see them call one of these guys of their 4 repaints?
Shit Stain?
Ollie. I would give them mad credit if they admit like, yeah, it was kind of a piece of crap.
Wreck Guard's got tits.
I like their name for the series. They're like, we're gonna call them Iron Junkions. Nailed it. Once again, like Family Guy, like when they went into fucking rehab, and he's like, Peter Griffin. Yes.
These look great.
Yeah, they look great. He's a
I think KFC is gonna. Yeah, I think KFC is gonna be a surprise for everybody that they're actually gonna put out some good stuff. I think.
Hey, it's like I said, if they're fucking awesome, if they're awesome, good for us, and if they're piece of shit and fall apart, good for us. Yeah. They suit the fucking. They suit the character. They're accurate.
True.
I like them nipples. Wreck Guard got some plenty of nipples.
That was something I had. That was an issue I had with. That was an issue I had with Splinter. was the lack of
nipples.
Lack of nipples.
Yeah. Well, the hollow ass back. But,
Yeah, I think Splinter's on his way down.
Yeah, I might sell mine. See you in the cafe.
Yeah. Dude, bidding.
And we got KFC's got their new reflector.
Yeah.
Do we need 3 reflectors? I mean, is there
this reflector looks the furthest from like all that shit on the shoulders on all of them. Like it's just like
They look a little narrow to me. Like they don't look beefy enough.
I don't like the guns. I guess they're guns. They look like flamethrowers or something.
Yeah, I don't like those either. But I'm guessing that they like do a tripod type thing. I'm guessing it's all.
Oh yeah, they'll do something too. But they look. You got that big handle. You got the skinny ass barrel. I don't.
Yeah, yeah. This is. I don't think this is the way to go for your reflector.
The one that he's like shading the light out of his eyes. That whole fucking arm just looks way wrong.
Yeah. I will say I like the size of their camera better though. I did feel like the other camera was a little big. Or that little camera looks good.
Yeah, it does a little smaller. Yeah. What is this? Add-ons to classics
fuck all that.
Yeah, skip that.
That just.
Whoa! Whoa!
I don't understand the decision to make that stuff. Like, who's
making this?
You know what we need? Dark of the Moon add-ons. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Who's making this?
Man's Project, I think, or
God dang it.
Bad Decisions Inc. I don't know. Bankruptcy next week.
Oh, we got a new shell. We got the pterodactyl.
Yeah,
that's the same thing we saw, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then the Dino King combined.
Yeah. Aren't they doing the colors for
Monostructure? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We have confirmation on that?
We do. Well,
yeah, there's
somebody said it on the internet, so yes.
What she said on the internet.
There's pictures?
Yeah, there's actual pictures of one somewhere.
Yeah.
I saw it. It's like yellow. It looks like it looks like Voltron. But yeah, there's pictures of it. I'll find it and I'll try to post it in the chat if I don't.
Yeah, please do. I'm in on that. I'm all the way in.
I don't know if you're gonna be in on it when you see it. You're thinking about a completely different constructor.
Why does Grimlock look drunk in this picture?
It looks like he's wearing his dad's crown.
As he sits upon
it looks like it's Burger King. It's the Burger King hat.
As he sits upon his throne, he is seeing all the other Dinobots that they've done. He's like disappointed.
He's like, God.
He's like, fuck me.
I roll over a junkyard.
He's doing that morning after poo.
His translucent chest is all just translucent. It's like that fucking Burger King crown, and yeah, he's like, God, I give up on life. Yeah.
And more Snapdragon.
Grapple. I like
it. The same picture of Galvatron.
On the show Ollie again. Really?
Man, my fucking mic has been off. When's the last time anybody's heard me? I just realized that.
I thought the show was sounding good.
You're like nobody noticed. I was just saying that Grimlock, his feet look like those foamware #1 hands.
Damn.
Now, wait. Now, I want to talk about this Octane. You think this Octane looks like shit, Greg? Gregory?
I don't, but Greg might.
I thought Greg said that in the chat. I thought I caught it. I was at work. I couldn't really check, but I thought...
We did skip one thing there.
What's that?
Maybe we're leading up to it. I'm not sure. The fucking shit piece.
Hear me?
Yeah,
Can you fucking hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear
Okay,
you.
can I answer a fucking question, Lenny? Is that alright with you?
Yeah,
Can I answer a question? I'm muted, so I could look for that fucking instructor picture that I swear I saw on Facebook.
Thank you, Greg.
You for Bobby.
Yes.
We're a team. We're a fucking team.
We are. Sometimes.
God damn it. Anyway. I just... The angles of the wings, it just doesn't look... The other one looks more like Octane to me. And then that fucking... Where does that piece of airplane chunk on his arm come from?
Yeah, I hear you there, but fuck that.
That might be a shield. It might be he had a shield. I mean, when you the G1 had a little detachable shield So that might be a shield attached to his arm.
Yeah, but nah.
I'm just saying that's what that might be.
Classic, fucking pincers, but
I think I got to go this route, man.
Yep, I think I'm going this one too. I think all the modes even look better. So.
Is it the same size as the Unique Toys one? Or
no, it's like Metroflex.
Yes. No, I'm gonna go Toys then.
Was that Broadside? Broadside was huge. Hey, what about Shit Piece?
I wish they'd make a big ass fucking Broadside. That would be sweet.
Who's Shit Piece?
Who's Shit Piece? Cup.
Yeah, Cup. Doing a little.
You know, see the head on the back where right below Ollie. Why Ollie is there again? I don't know, but whatever.
If you would read the show notes, it says, "Look, it's Masterpiece," or it says it's Lock.
Look. I think I'm in on this Octane, man.
Yep, I'm with you, Bobby.
The only thing that worries me is the knees, like that whole area. That looks like it might get a little out of control.
That's a little thick, isn't it?
The knees and the company producing it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa. I don't know. KFC puts out good products. It's XTransbots that sucks.
Damn right they do.
I was actually looking at the Unique Toys Octane the other day, and one thing I really didn't like about his alt modes is that the tanker for the truck is smaller than the cab of the truck. I think that's kind of dumb. So, like,
I agree.
This one I think looks way better in its alt modes. So, yeah, this is if I'm getting.
It looks like the cab. Looks like the cab is articulated.
Yeah, and the other thing about it, to go on the wings, not liking the orientation, like I feel like there's a good chance that they're hinged or even just ball jointed there to kind of pose them differently.
Just drove away.
So.
Yeah, because I do feel like they are, like, I do feel Greg on that. I do feel like they are, like, a little, like, almost insect-ish.
Yeah, they kind of look like a Gundam, to be honest. Like that, like, V-type thing going on in the back.
Yep, absolutely.
But you're right, though. The knees, though, they look like they're up in the thighs. It looks like that's where you get the bend.
So, the picture before Lenny was right, we skipped over it, is Cup's head.
It looks more like, what's the female, Chromia?
Chromia?
Yeah, it looks more like Chromia. It doesn't look old. It doesn't look like an old robot.
Because it doesn't have a cigar.
Chippies.
It's almost like they're working with... Remember Daka Toys used to release just pictures of heads?
Yeah.
Like, I guess I know who's working with them now.
I don't think you'll see the two of them.
Does everybody want a MP Cup from XTransbots?
I want an MP Cup.
I mean, I do too. I would love an MP Cup, but I mean, XTransbots? Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I'm just gonna give him one more chance on Scourge.
Is that what you said last?
Then one more chance on Cyclonus, and then one more chance on Windcharger, and then I'll give him another chance on Beachcomber.
Swindle, or
and then this will be their last chance if they fuck.
I'm sorry.
They fuck it up, they're gone. If they mess up Galvatron, they're done.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I got too much Italian in me. I hold a fucking grudge.
Well, I hear you. I just, like I said, I like Comer. There's a lot that I like about Apollyon. It's just not what I want it to be.
Oh shit! You get the shot of Beachcomber's back there, Bob.
Oh yeah, the Jar Jar Binks and the like death track thing going on. That's right. Forgot all about that.
Yeah.
What's that?
The back of Beachcomber looks like Jar Jar Binks stuck in some kind of metal trap.
It's like a Saw 10.
The Cuphead.
Oh, right there.
Yeah. Jar Jar Binks. Saw remastered by George Lucas. That's what it is.
So it's actually, let me explain this real quick, because I was actually, like, when I was looking at it, and I was trying to figure out how it transformed. So the engine block is die cast, and then there's like tons of different plastic around it that like it's like pegged into the die cast, glued in or whatever. Like it actually that whole part doesn't transform at all. It just sits there. But there's so much layers to it. Like if they paint it right, like there is potential for that thing to look really good. Like I was impressed with them. But I really feel like those knees really need to be fixed properly. But I can't say that enough. So whatevs. All right. So fuck. That's that.
All right. Let me see. Let's see. What?
Oh, I just yelled into the phone. I thought it would be louder. I was trying to be as loud as possible. I don't know where that picture is. I will find it for you tomorrow, though. But I swear I saw it. It might have been a Digibash because it didn't pop up right quick on the Google.
No
but
worries.
yeah, I thought I'd seen it. But either way,
so
still, I don't think it's the droids you're looking for. Just gonna say.
Unique Toys Sorter, Sandstorm, otherwise known as Can Opener, Prototype, just wants everyone to get along and all be friends.
Sorry.
I write the fucking lines, you say the fucking lines, you don't fucking create. You're not a fucking artist, you're a fucking tool. Say the words I write.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So what do you guys think?
So moving on, what's up?
Yeah.
I think that robot mode looks like shit.
Yeah.
He's got one of those special helmets.
That is a big dome.
This is a recolor of fucking Center Twin. What was his name?
Yeah. So yeah. Whatever the fuck.
Yeah, this
I
one doesn't have.
I really don't like any mode on this.
I don't like this. You know what I especially don't like? I don't like that there's no bump out on the chest. I don't know why that's iconic for me with this character, but the head doesn't look right to me, and the chest doesn't look right.
Back, it doesn't have that, that little dome, that that big, the top of the helicopter. Yeah, they tried to kind of make something out of it, but no.
You know why I don't like Bobby? The elbows and the shoulders share a joint. That's why I don't like. They share a pivot point.
They did.
The whole thing kind of looks like flat. Like it just doesn't look like it has any real character to it.
Even both the bot, the modes, no, it's not even Doom Buggy. It looks like God, I don't know what it looks like. It's not even. No, that's not Sandstorm. No.
It's really a shame too, because like Sandstorm was by far the best of the original G1 triple changers.
Triple change.
I mean, maybe Blitzwing was up there, but like this guy had definitely like the best modes, and yeah, like for this, it's super disappointing to me.
Yeah, hell Hasbro.
All right. So next up, 80s Dream UB01 Megatron model kit based on Transformers Universe, a game that was canceled before it even left beta. If you want this, if you want this, you deserve AIDS. Oh God. Good night, folks.
My question is, why do they go by the name 80s Dream if they don't want to do the 80s Megatron?
Why did they do this if they want to stay in business?
Well, yeah, that's another question, but I figure most third-party companies do things that are not going to keep them in business. I feel like the 80s
why's the head look like Master Chief?
Man, a lot of Halo references tonight. You've been playing Halo recently?
A little bit. I'm getting ready for it.
I finally just finished Halo 4. Fuck. I'm fucking 5
years
behind.
The helmet looks like... God, I don't even know what it looks like. And it don't transform, so why are you even in the business?
It transforms from a pile of pieces.
It's actually a triple changer. It goes from a pile of pieces to a robot to a pile of regret.
Yeah, pile of trash cans.
Sales post. Oh shit! It's rivaling Six Shot.
It transforms from a robot to a puzzle. So does it turn? Who is buying this bullshit?
Exactly.
Oh, there's some hardcore people out there that'll get this.
Well, don't you think maybe Gundam collectors, right? Like to put shit together and stuff.
Not even Gundam collectors.
Even Joe H, who's like hardcore Fall of Cybertron, like that's his shit, and that's his G1. I mean, probably not really, but I mean, he's fucking hardcore into that shit. He saw that and he's like, "What? No."
Look at that cannon. Is that the God? What the fuck? Your first piece you're doing this?
It's an 80s Dream, don't you get it?
Close to Fall of Cybertron. That's why I said Fall of Cybertron. But it's based off Transformers Universe, that MMOPQ7GR stay up all night and fucking neglect your health game. They didn't even make it past the beta stage. Because I remember hearing on another podcast they were all mad and pissy because they made characters at BotCon, and like the last good thing about BotCon finally let them down.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That makes me
So
laugh.
You remember that?
Like
I
that.
didn't even get to play Toastertron. God.
Dude, fuck this thing, man.
I kind of want to know how much a third-party model kit is going to go for.
That's fair.
$90.
Are they going to charge out the ass for this just because it's third-party, even though you build it your fucking self?
Well, we got that already.
Limited
Yeah,
runs.
that's what half third party.
X-Ray.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like, you know what this is? This is BMOG on steroids.
Say it, Matt. Say it, Matt. Where's this fucking platypus?
Yeah, we don't know.
He's beating
Actually,
his dog.
we saw a green platypus recently. They're getting into the prototype stage.
All right. Perfect Effects Xerxes Nemesis repaint of Leonidas, now with 30% more breakable parts.
Now, is this a proper repaint, or is this like some old? We need to get some more money out of this mold shit.
Yeah, I think.
Well,
more money.
if you notice, his lion head now sports a unicorn horn. That should answer your question right there. But since well, it's not colored. It's not colored. Fuck! I just read what it is. It's actually a recolor referencing a Zoid, I think, but reminiscent of Leo Breaker, or whatever the fuck.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, some bullshit.
That's what this thing needs: more accessories. Fucking hand swords.
Hey, I like the hand swords. You know why? Because it reminds me of Halo. And the plasma sword.
Inspired by the Leo Prime colors, they said.
No.
Whatever.
I'm down. I'm probably getting this.
I'm getting it.
The Prime with blue and red, and I guess teal and silver and all the other bullshit. And he had fucking shredders, fucking walking swords. I don't know.
Shredder's claws.
Does this one come with roller?
What are you saying,
No,
Justin?
but it comes with snapper. That's the detachable tail piece.
I'm going to do the MMC Nero Rex approach to this, which is it'll never look as good as it does in the pictures, so I can just enjoy it in pictures. So
yeah,
especially
It
if
kinda
you
looks
take
like
out
a-
the box
kinda-
and something breaks, you know.
yeah.
It kind of looks like a Halo figure.
Speaking of Nero Rex, did anyone grab it while it was online for $400?
I missed it.
At,
Fuck.
Yeah, it was on Planet Steel Express. I just
Yeah.
don't have.
I think it was there for about 5 minutes.
I got it.
Oh wait, here. Hey guys.
Solid.
Hey guys.
Hey guys. Would you get if you had to choose Nero Rex or the Scorponok, and you only have $400?
Neo Rex.
Scorponok.
Well, it's Scorpion, yeah, obviously.
Well, Robert, I have this theory on Nero Rex that he'll never look as good as he does in the pictures.
Never.
So clearly, I'm going with Nero Rex.
I'd go Nero Rex. Sorry.
You know what they should do? They should repaint this figure in Robert colors, and then they could call him an homage to Leo Breaker.
I don't know what that.
Get it?
I lost
Get
you.
it?
I have no
Leo
idea what you're talking
Breaker.
about.
Leo Breaker was the black and silver, I think, what was it, Energon version of this mold.
Sure.
And
Cybertron.
Robert broke his
Cybertron.
United like 6 times. Yeah, Cybertron and Robert broke his like 6 times. So he's
And I
Leo
still-
Breaker.
I
got
still
it.
love it. That's
Jesus
good.
fucking Christ.
I broke him.
I got
God.
you, Greg. I feel you, Greg.
All right, let's move
Me and
on.
Matt, man.
Yes,
It's
yes.
that
Let's
fucking-
try
At a time.
Trying.
It's like
Okay.
cholesterol.
Okay. Takara Fembot official toy images. Sandwiches and babies still apparently in design phase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next.
Should I bother even loading these photos?
Yeah.
Really?
They look the Arachnia or whatever the fuck they're calling her now. She looks pretty good.
Yeah.
But
They're
I
awesome.
saw her before. I saw her already when she came
These
out
are
a few years
so
ago.
awesome, man.
I'm in for Black Arachne and Slipstream. I'm good with those two.
I like Black Arachnia, but I think that's it. Anybody else have anything to say, or should we move on? All right.
Yeah. No.
Takara Tomy Mall exclusive eventual Takasa Tony KO Clampdown MP prototype revealed.
Pre-ordered.
Do these captions come natural, or do you gotta really think on it? Because they're pretty good.
Well, what else am I going to say about this fucking thing?
I think
everyone
they're good.
was,
I'm trying to compliment you.
as soon as this thing popped up, everybody was like, "I'll just get KO," and that's what everyone says when the shit pops up now. I'll just get KO.
Yeah, you're right.
So these are masterpiece prototypes of the fucking Takasa Tony KOs. Is what they end up being.
Justin, you're in on this.
Yep, I absolutely love police geckos on.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
You know, for me, it was a no-brainer. And you know, he's not even that expensive. I mean, he's like priced the same as MP Sideswipe, so you know, it's not going to cost me more than it cost to get Sideswipe, so I'm okay.
Great. Now next week, Play With This 2 is coming out with a police repaint. Thanks a lot, Justin.
Hey, I don't care about police repainted people, just the cars.
So this is Diaclone, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The Masterpiece line is really amping up the Diaclone fucking releases now.
They're running out of repaints.
They're just like, oh, fucking people need to stop throwing money at this shit.
Thank you.
Make some new molds.
I will happily display this in my house.
I have a pre-order in for this just because it's a limited edition, and those pre-orders automatically get made. No, I didn't make it myself. My supplier made it for me just to make sure I got in if I wanted it. And I don't know. We'll see. If they do, this is Clampdown. If they do, what's the other one? Deep Cover? Maybe. They could be my work. Yes, my supplier.
He sells Transformers
too? Yes, Gal.
All right. Takara Armada Super Mode Starscream. Now he looks like Thundercracker. And he does. It was like a constant Thundercracker.
Well, no, that's the joke from Armada. Hasbro designed him to be Thundercracker to bulk up the line, and Takara didn't want to add an extra robot, so they just made this the super mode Starscream, and the very first thing he says is, now I look like Thundercracker.
Dude, people are pumped for this shit. Comments.
Yeah, they are.
Now we just need Skywarp to complete the set. Of course, this becomes a thing after I already painted one. Fuck yes!
Take my money.
I'm happy people are happy. That's all I
can. Wait. How much is this selling for? Yes, so bought if the dollar ever recovers. So that guy's probably from Australia. But this thing would be like $20 fucking. You can't afford to collect Transformers, dude. Just give up.
Woohoo! Been hoping this would eventually show up and with proper red face and everything. I mean, I'm happy for them. I am. I mean, but like, I wish I could get excited about shit like this.
Yep. Good for you, people.
Yep. Bobby?
Yes.
I thought you were just randomly making fun of people commenting. I didn't realize you were fucking quoting them.
Yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
Oh my god.
They love.
I'm in on the Thundercracker.
That was all you was.
I know you are, Matt. I know.
Sorry. So, discussion for the week.
Do we? I think we're just gonna do questions. Or
we were gonna do that one. Yeah, I didn't cut and paste it. Yeah,
That's
it's
fine.
the one down there.
Okay, so Chris,
if you want me to do some research, we can save this for another day.
Well, I don't think we need to do research. I don't think it's that. I think we'll be able to wing this one. No need to get professional. No need to get professional in episode.
Get an
88.
answer. I can have a yes or a no.
So when third party comes up, the discussion is always around. This is from Chris N. When third party comes up, the discussion is always around IP infringement and Hasbro. There's a U.S. slant. Racist. But most of the G1 designs predate Hasbro. For argument's sake, let's say Takara Diaclone Cassette Man, Soundwave, is in Japanese public domain by now. Couldn't I, as a third party, make my own version of Cassette Man and be in the free and clear since it's Cassette Man, not Soundwave I'm homaging? I love the show. It's the only TF podcast I listen to at 1 time speed instead of 2 times speed. I fucking love that shit.
Awesome.
Like when I read that the first time, I laughed my ass off. Like he listens to other ones, and so they're like, so then we move on. The new Hasbro product is great. Quantum Wars Nerve Center. Have you played with it? Yeah, I played with it. It's a piece of shit, but I love it. I won't say anything bad about it because it's good. I love that.
I think you could give the Micro Machine guy
run for his money.
Run for his money. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm impressed.
I listen to it at 1 time speed instead of 2 times speed so I can get every nuance. I also recommend you guys to my non-TF friends looking for something to listen to, hoping this could be a discussion topic at the same time. Thanks, dude. That's very fucking nice of you to say, bro. So, Robert, what are your thoughts on this first and foremost as the attorney at large?
Well, I don't have an answer for you. I think it's a good question, but what my gut tells me is that the whole thing was sold. So the original character or whatnot isn't in the public domain. It's been transferred to Hasbro. They own it. They don't own just like a derivative work of it, and it's now owned by Hasbro. So
and that's how they're able to do the Diacone clothes through Takara, like the clamp down.
Right. I mean, I think that'd be really funny to be like, listen, I'm going to sell you my Soundwave, but he's sound laser for you. You can do whatever you want with sound laser. I'm keeping the rights to the Soundwave, and then all of a sudden I can just keep selling it. That's why there's a transfer of value. So I don't think that right doesn't exist anymore. It's not in the public domain. It doesn't exist anymore. Now it is owned by Hasbro.
Gotcha.
Or whoever.
Yeah.
I got a question then. I don't know if you or Justin, so did they buy out Diaclone, or did they buy out specific designs? And if they bought out specific designs, is there any Diaclone shit that they didn't buy out that would be up for grabs?
That's an interesting question. Well, I think okay, they probably bought everything. Yeah. I mean, the person selling would want them to,
right? Right.
But I forgot what the fuck else I was going to say. Shit, sorry. No.
I think.
By the way, most Transformers from G1 are in the public domain by now. Their patents have expired, so you certainly could go ahead and make your knockoff Ultra Magnus, which was patented in '86, and they only have a 20-year term on them before anyone can do it. So
but what about the trademark?
The character
you just can't call it Ultra.
But if I paint it black and call it something else, Ultra Behemoth, something like that.
That takes us back to the ye old IP argument of whether it's infringement or not, and it hasn't been decided because it hasn't been litigated.
The problem is you can't. I mean, you're not going to be able to trademark the actual toy. You can trademark what the character looks like and stuff like that, but unless you're trademarking the toy, which I am guaranteeing you Hasbro is not trademarking that. Maybe the likeness.
I don't want to listen, dude. I don't want to give them any ideas, but the silhouette is certainly something. If you associate with that character, which is associated with a certain company, they can claim trademark rights to it. I mean, that's an argument. I'm not saying it's a winning one, but
Sure.
Actually, Robert, not to jump in, silhouettes are typically associated with third-party companies, not Hasbro.
That's good. That's a good one.
Right now. Sorry,
I think the only people that still care about IP infringement are people that can't afford third-party toys.
I love this. That's awesome.
It's just their wallet disagrees with IP infringement, so they take a stand on Facebook. They're the only people that give a fuck about it.
But you know what?
My rule on that is that everybody can afford third party. It's just they choose not to afford third party.
I know. I get upset if I spend $20 on a horrible fucking pizza. Okay, but if I spend $40 and it is the best pizza I ever had, I'm not upset. I'm happy as hell. I'm talking about that pizza.
I'm right there with you. Same thing like with steak. I'd much rather buy a nicer steak than a fucking. Stake them.
Yeah, tell that to some of my fucking customers.
Right. No, I'm sure that's frustrating.
We'll just get the rump, thanks.
No, but I agree with you, Winnie. These people are too busy bulking up their third-party collection with Hasbro crap.
Yeah.
They're fucking not spending the money in the right place.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're going over quantity over quality, You know, I mean, then you need to get every character. Then you might not have the money to.
That should be Hasbro's new slogan.
Hasbro, quantity over quality. You're welcome.
Appeasing the stakeholders.
And then like
Who did I see?
A kid with a thumbs up that says, "Get a whole bunch" down at the bottom.
Somebody said on Facebook. I can't remember who it was. I want to say it's Rob Springer, but this doesn't sound like something Rob Springer would say. Eventually, they're going to stop repainting the figures. They're just going to repaint the boxes. And it's like you're going to start having to fucking label your figures with tape so you can tell Braun apart from...
I said that. That was me. I am cutting my arm again. Thank you.
You said start labeling your figures so you can tell Braun apart from fucking shit.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
sorry.
Always.
What else?
Everybody hating on fucking Hasbro all the time. Whatever. If it wasn't for Hasbro, you wouldn't have fucking Transformers.
Oh, you're back. Is your dog alive?
Yeah, my dog's alive.
Oh,
it's helping
great.
your wife right now.
Oh, you fucking asshole.
Thanks for the discussion topic, Chris. And sorry, Rob.
No, I'm not done. I'm not done. If it wasn't for Hasbro, y'all wouldn't have Transformers. So,
dude,
you're welcome.
I agree
You're
with
welcome.
you, Matt, but I would like Transformers to be around in 15 years, and Hasbro is not exactly doing
it. Will be around 15 years. Because everybody will still be buying Hasbro stuff in 15 years.
Yeah, they probably would have rebooted the movies 3 times by then. They'll be around.
Hey, Matt.
They're gonna
It'll last longer than some of these third-party companies will.
Matt wants a live-action Netflix show now. God damn.
Matt.
No, I meant that to be animation. I didn't mean it to be a live-action Netflix. I seen something animated.
I know.
I mean, I think it'd be pretty cool if they did that, like what they're doing with Daredevil, and they got new ones coming out for Punisher and all that stuff. I think that'd be a cool idea. Huh?
I said
Moon Knight.
Gadget, which is terrible.
Wait, what's terrible?
Inspector Gadget, the Netflix original remake.
Oh, no. I was just hoping you would say Daredevil was terrible. Like a Wolverine in the corner.
Greg was fixing to go rawr.
Rawr. No, I marathon that shit. That's just fucking awesome. That's everything Batman should have been.
Except nobody knows how to
use
use a gun there.
When you say Batman, do you mean Gotham?
No, I mean Batman in general. I'm just goading you. Because it's very reminiscent of Batman.
I knew you meant Batman. I was like, he just meant Batman.
Wait, is Gotham about Batman? Is that what you got?
Everything. Yeah, exactly. No, it's not.
It's about Jada Pinkett Smith.
Yeah, fucking. Didn't she let herself?
Actually, fun fact that I forgot all about until watching Daredevil. I completely forgot that Ninja Turtles was initially a parody of Daredevil. That was the whole point.
And X-Men.
No.
Really?
That's why you have Splinter. Yeah, you have Splinter from Stick. You have the Foot Clan from the Hand. And the whole fucking vigilantes on a rooftop beating up random criminals to keep their neighborhood safe.
Cool.
And then they're taking down the corrupt businessman, which was Shredder and Turtles, and was Wilson Fisk and, that other one, Daredevil.
Are we going to answer the bottom question?
Even though he was a Spider-Man villain initially. Oh, the one about how does Shattercast come to be? All right, let's answer
that. No, that one's from Joe B. We're going to get to that at episode 100.
So my father was a junkie and a fiend. And
we've done it once before, but it's always a good time. And now the story is extended with Robert and Lenny, so it's worth rehabbing.
Oh yeah, we got more stories.
Yay! So we might as well do one more question at least because we got some time.
Let's do yours.
We actually kind of don't.
Yeah, let's do yours. We're not gonna do. What about? I almost asked the last question, so I want to give a special fuck you to Oscar real quick because he almost got me, even though I saw him do it last show.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
So,
I love Thread Party.
You'll ask with Transform missions coming out, will we see WBO2?
No.
Oh God, don't say that. Don't you say that.
Don't you think they would have announced it by now?
Walk us through that question, because I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, so WBO2, or for the listeners who don't know, WBO1 was Warbotron's Bruticus. It fucking rocked the fucking world when they dropped all the prototypes at one time. It blew up the internet, right? the fucking Bruticus wasn't even halfway out yet, and they dropped a silhouette for Minosaur and had it labeled WBO2.
Oh,
Then they started releasing images for their Computron, which was labeled WBO3.
And they released all the prototype images at once for that as well, kind of like what they did with Generation Toy, and
kind of like what they did with Generation Toy, which dropped during the progression of Computron, and then also like they have kind of halfway done with their transmissions, whatever the fuck it's called, transform missions, which I'm guessing the only reason why it's halfway done is because I'm guessing that Motormaster is kicking their ass, because I think Motormaster kicks everybody's ass, some more than others. Hell, Hasbro. But I think that company is also related to, we all pretty much are sure that company is also related to Warbotron. So with this other Warbotron spin-off company making that IDW-inspired Minosaur, will we ever see WBO2, which was a silhouette of a very G1 Minosaur, come to fruition? Lenny says no and breaks my heart.
I think you'll see something at TFCon about it.
Ooh, see, I like the way Matt thinks right now.
Yeah,
I love
that you qualified that statement.
But I mean, really, you could, wasn't there something like at Toronto that there was rumors that there was supposed to be a Minosaur there?
There was.
Yeah, I wonder which Minosaur that was. Whoa. Could it be the ones we saw photos of a couple of weeks later? Maybe.
Yeah, now I'm guessing it's this transform mission.
Listen, I think the transform missions, I don't think it's an offspring as much as I don't think it's as much of an offshoot as it is a splinter. I think I thought we had mentioned, or I had heard, that there was a break in the design decisions. So
I don't think it's the design decision. See, the guy that designed Bruticus has like a reputation of being this like workaholic.
Yeah, guy doesn't sleep.
It doesn't
pumping
sleep.
him out.
But this doesn't look like he designed it.
Stop for a second. He's like the Howard Hughes of third-party designers. So like, what I'm guessing that he has so much shit designed that they were like, fuck, does anybody else want to put up some money and get in on this and start putting some of this shit out? That's why I'm guessing the Generation Toy and fucking Transform missions happen.
Okay.
There's other people they do putting up money to get in to put out their shit.
But why wouldn't they just do a Superion then? I mean, or something like that. Why do they have to do two Manosaurs compete with each other?
Next week's show, Superior.
Yeah, Lenny. Lenny, what do you think that the next Warbotron release is going to be?
I think it'll be an Autobot, so probably Superior.
Exactly.
Yeah, we've talked about this, Bobby. It's happening. It's going to happen.
Or the Throttle Boss.
Bots?
No.
Yeah, just kidding. I mean, I think we are going to see a WBO2. I think people. I mean, I know I like it more.
You don't think it'll be a Defensor? You don't think the next Warbotron will be a Defensor?
How can you like it more? It's a fucking silhouette.
I can tell by the
No, I thought we saw more than a silhouette. I thought
it was just silhouette. Just silhouette.
I could tell like what Justin just said. Go ahead, Justin.
By his feet, I can tell I like it more. I do not like it. I don't like the feet of that whatever it is, interdimension toys, whatever the hell they're called.
Oh, the inline skates?
Yeah, I hate that. Like, this looks more Minosaur to me.
I agree. I want WBO2. I want it so bad. But I think my heart is telling me that Lenny is right.
Yeah, I feel kind of the same way. I just hope that it actually is coming. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
So why would they skip? Well, I mean, I guess if they just answered. Why would they skip it and just go to?
My guess is either one of two things. They wanted to put an Autobot one out next because, some places Autobots sell better than Decepticons. So my guess is that they wanted to put an Autobot out next. Either that they just wanted to break up the good bad ordeal,
right,
or that Motormaster was kicking their ass.
And also, there wasn't a Bruticus in that scale, nor was there a Technobot combiner in that scale yet. So I think if they... Although I guess they were the Minosaur that...
Well, I think the Autobots sell better overseas, don't they?
When this came out, they had just released Swindle. Right about time that the Motormaster... Or, excuse me, sorry, I take that back. they just dropped Warbotron, and they were just about to release Swindle, and the Fans Project Minosaur had just come out, and everybody was complaining about it's cool, but it's too small. And that was right before MakeToys started shipping Computron. So they jumped forward to 3 and threw out Computron because everyone was on the fucking Warbotron Kool-Aid at that point, saying, I wish they would do all the combiners. And that made a lot of people go, well, fuck, I'm going to wait for Warbotron. And that's why they put, I think that's why they put the Stunticons on hold.
And actually,
and then
to enrich your theory just a taste before you continue, is that we'd also heard rumors that the people that started up Warbotron had ties to TFC, and TFC and MakeToys had this like long running beef over some shit with Robot Kingdom.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted to add that in there.
Oh no, you're fine. I was just kind of throwing that out there. I mean, that's just. I just think it was all timing. I think they were taking advantage of the market and what people were saying, and that's why we have what we have.
Is it? Well, I also want to say when I chimed in that I think over in Japan that the Autobots sell better over there. Than
but these are main.
Autobots sell better everywhere, though, don't they? I walk into a department store and all I see are fucking Optimus Primes and Bumblebees.
So, I mean,
no, in Japan, that's the cars thing. In Japan, Autobot cars sell better. They just do. That's why Masterpiece cars come out like in such high numbers versus Decepticons.
Yeah, well, they don't have a lot of room over there too, so they're limited space.
Well, as I've said a million times before, people tend to forget that Takara is a Japanese company that's producing toys for the Japanese market. They just happen to get picked up by nerds in another country that can't get out of the basement long enough to actually go to Japan. So they pay double to get them imported.
Right.
Because free.
Because America.
What about you, Greg? Speaking of which, do you think that we'll see the WBO2?
I don't know. I don't really care, honestly, to be truthful with you. I'm kind of digging what I'm seeing so far. I've seen more of this one than we did WBO2. We just saw a silhouette.
Correct.
You know what I mean? So, I didn't make an emotional attachment to it like some people tend to do. I just, we'll see. You know me. I'll get it whatever. If I don't like it, I'll get another one.
Well, no. I know that. I was just saying, like, your instinct. What does your instinct tell you? Like, as far as you spend a lot of money in the game. You know how it kind of goes. You know the rhythm of it. So I was just curious if you had a gut feeling about it.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Not anytime soon. Not with the other stuff.
I still remember when this silhouette got announced. So I think it was Yul that actually sent me a photo. Like, I woke up in the morning and in the chat, Yul had sent me a photo of the silhouette. And I'm pretty sure I forwarded it on to you, Bobby. Like, holy shit, have you seen this shit? No, of the WBO2 way back.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I still remember this. So Yul's still hanging on to it. I've seen him in all the groups. He's like, I hope they still make WBO2.
I'm with you, Yul.
Do you think this is Dinobots? Do I need to check out a second credit card?
I put mine on a credit card. Oh.
But yeah, I don't know. I think like Greg said, I think that if we do see it, it'll be long after this other one transformation dies down. And the other thing that bothers me this transformation, I think that cover, because I've been doing a little bit of research, and shout out to Andrew, like he was all over that shit. I think that that cover that Lenny found is like the only really straightforward image of all of them in IDW prior to this nightmare that exists now.
I think it is too. I think he was only pretty much ever shown in their alt modes or combined. So
yeah, or like half the bot hiding behind somebody, you know what I mean? Like just a head poking out or something like that.
Yeah.
So
a bit of dust covering their feet.
Yeah, so they're like all going off of one picture.
Hiding behind giant shoulder shields.
So if Generations Toys is making the Devastator and all that stuff, they're apparent. They're not the Warbotron. Is Warbotron going to make one? I mean, are they going to come behind and make another one?
I don't think so. This is what I think it is. Okay, Matt, you're my designer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And every time you come up with the design. It cost me $100 to put it out. I end up making $500, but it takes 2 years to make that money. But you're coming up with designs every day, and it takes me 2 years to recoup that money. So I'm like, fuck, I don't want all these designs to go to waste. Hey, Lenny, you got $100 that you can put up, and we can get this other one out. Hey, Greg, you got $100 we can put up and get this other one out. And I think that's how it's going.
Well, yeah, that's a lot like my business, actually. If you bring it in cases, it's great, but you better have the money to fund them. Otherwise, you have to refer them out. Get somebody else to work on it and make you money.
Exactly. That's what I think is going on.
Well, what are they going to do when they run out of combiners? I mean, they're going to run out eventually.
We will be
dead. Are they going to make the... Yeah, well, I mean, you could be done by... I mean, a little while. I mean, 2020.
Yeah, but like, let me break something down for you. Like, if they really want to, they can run this shit forever. They can be like, and here's the IDW design of Warbotron, Bruticus, and here's the this design.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, well, eventually that would just get boring. I mean, once you eventually want something like a single.
I think there's a lot of people that are already got a little bit of combiner fatigue, to be honest.
I do too.
You see that?
Hey, Lenny. Honestly, though, where do you see? I mean, where do you see it going? Okay, how about this? Let's add some honest to goodness depth. So, speaking of Warbotron, what combiner do you think they could successfully tackle next? Not which one do you want them to do next. What do you think the perfect combiner for Warbotron to pull off would be? Like if they were to release WBO 23 or however their number system's going now.
I think they could.
Dinobots.
I think Bruticus. I think it's all down. Honestly, I think it's all downhill from here. Look at the fucking Technobots.
Yeah, I think they could do a Defensor.
God damn it, Matt! God, I just wanted to get the one thing out because I was going to put the phone on mute. That's why I said my big thing first, and I was going to put the phone on to go pee. I think they could do a Superion. Yeah. I think they have it in them.
Yeah, I do too, actually.
I think they would excel as Superion.
But Defensor has some blocky, ones that, just like Bruticus, like Swindle.
I think that you're right, Matt. I think they could get a Defensor knocked out because it's
just a design like that.
Just think about how super detailed that ambulance is going to look, though. It's going to be over the top.
Yeah, that's true. It would be, but I mean, the design is just like Bruticus. I mean, he would be.
Here's another thing. I don't see them doing Defensor right now because there's just too much out there. Fucking, there's MakeToys Defensor out there. There's the TFC is still floating about. There's the MMC Defensor, and there's the Combiner Wars Defensor out there. Like, it's definitely smothered with Defensors.
Well, that's why Aerobots would probably be a good. What Greg said, I think Aerobots would be because nobody's TFC's the only one that's done it,
and that's why everybody didn't do the Dinobots. You're right.
I want the companies to do a G2 Bruticus, and I want them to do one of those Chinese commercials that are starting to pop up on YouTube, and I want to do that fucking 90s rap in fucking Mandarin. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like, it's big bad Bruticus. I can't do it. Big bad battle in Bruticus.
I thought you were trying to speak Chinese for a second.
I think that and I do think that there is like so we'll just tie this in and we can wrap up these questions and then we'll have a clean slate. I do think that so Antoine asked, do we think that people are getting combiner fatigue and may just want individual figures they haven't made? And I think that is happening, but I don't think it's third party that's causing it. I think it's third party along with Hasbro doing it at the same time now because like there is this cheaper option for people. Yeah. I think it is like we do have 4 Defensors available. We have fucking
Seacons. What about the Seacons?
5, 6 Devastators available, 3 Predakings available. I think that it is happening. I just think that third party sees it as a viable option because if you buy 1, you're in for 5. Troll is a prime example of that.
Yeah, somebody's got to make the Seacons. I mean, come on now.
Maybe third party will evolve far long enough that they will do the Seacons. hopefully.
I think MMC could do them. I think if anyone has hope...
Yeah, if they did Feral Rex, I think they could do...
I think that's what he's going off of.
Yeah. That'd be a good set.
Okay, so let's we got a great dispatch this week from Brave Toy Review. So stick around at the end of the show for that. He's talking about Leonidas, and I totally disagree with him. I've said this on the show before. I don't think that third party is that overpriced in general. I think they were generally spoiled. If you like that Chijokin, which he had a hard time pronouncing as well. I think that that shit is third party prices without transformation engineering. So I don't know. I think that we just have a skewed view of it. I think that we're basing it off of Hasbro and look at the difference, and I think it's right in line. I think it's actually surprisingly cheap for how small these companies are, with the exception of KFC, which is like turning into his own monopoly. But yeah, we have Shattercast Dispatch. Please send your voice memos over. I did appreciate getting that one from Brave. It was a good one. It was pretty insightful. And send that over to us in an email to shatteredcastonline@gmail.com. Shard Outs to Third Party Unlimited, run by Antoine, who will keep you up to date with the evolution of third party. Shout out to @RealRobot and PlasticFreak.com. They got an episode up with Ray. I think I talked about that last week. It was a good one. Shout out to @FearCorps, who handles our Twitter and retweets everything that all of us do. So if you want to get in touch with any of us on Twitter, FearCorps is the guy to follow. Follow that dude. And I have to start working on his commission here shortly. WK Toys and I am Ratchet for first party, third party, and G1 Needs, as well as third party TF. Right. And third party TF Crashers for Optimus Prime Mule and TF Prototype and the Realm of Collectors, which are well on their way to a successful show, and I'm proud of them. I'm glad that they've kept at it and continue to do so.
They'll be at TFCon too. They'll be all at TFCon too with us.
Yeah, I just saw Dust Mites is going. That's fucking cool, man.
All of them's going, man.
Speaking of which, we're going to do a live show at TFCon. We'd love to have like a big group of people be a part of it. So if you're interested in we can't have everybody, but like if you're a regular participant in the show, you either write in questions or whatever, engage with us on Facebook or on YouTube or whatever, hit us up. We will try to accommodate you. And I also will be shooting the music video for Burn, which is Solid Unit Part 2. And I'll be doing a shooting of that video, and I'd love to have you guys involved as well. Hopefully Shattercast will be involved.
So do I get to take us out?
I had a joke, but I realized it would be in really poor taste. So I'm just going to say it after the show.
Say it now. Say it now.
Nope.
I want to hear it.
Nope.
All right, so go ahead.
All right.
Robert,
all right, so I can't. Oscar casts a very, very big shadow, literally and figuratively. But you can check us out on YouTube, iTunes, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Blogspot, Gmail. What should I say in leaving? You know what?
Oscar obviously, we're not going to tell them how to do that. So just whatever you want to say.
Just fucking search us. Just search our name. We'll pop up. We're all over the place. We're number one. What can I say?
If you Google third party, our logo comes up under images. Just saying.
Yeah, fucking yeah. We're there, and you're here with us, guys, and that's what's important to us. So you know what? Oscar tells everybody to please collect responsibly. Bobby always tells people to please respect collectively. And you know what I have to say? Just buy what the fuck you want. Who needs light? Go ahead.
You shut your damn dirty mouths. Leonidas is Jesus and Carrie is God. No, so, yeah, this is Brave. What's going on, guys? So, awesome show as always. I just wanted to chime in on the Leonidas conversation. I personally think that all of these figures, I go along with Lenny on this one. I think that all these figures are overpriced, really, man, because it seems like since we gotten to the point where everybody's trying to do the masterpiece deal, like breaking 100 is like the trend now. And I really don't think that any of these figures should be over $100, but they are. That's the world we live in. I really like Leonidas. I really do. I didn't have any issues with him. I had a great time reviewing him. I did have the tail pop off. So that is but I didn't have any problems with him. And yeah, his legs come off. because they're on a ball socket, but they go right back on. And I think that's one of the cooler points. I can't remember who said it. I think it might have been Greg. I'm not sure who said it, who mentioned it during the show about, Transformer fans not being used to playing with that type of toy. It's more like an SH Figure Arts figure or the Chikogan, whatever that fucking word is. It is more like that. And I think if you put it on the scale with all the other figures in that price range, most other figures in that price range, I think that Leonidas stands heads above a lot of those figures. Because you look at, I got him for I think 130 or something like that. And if I compare him to Warbotron Onslaught or whatever the fuck his name was, they obviously don't compare. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think that we're really grilling them to address a point that Greg definitely made about the Apollyon getting the pass and so many people shitting on Leonidas with the same issues. I think that there's a lot more scrutiny on Leonidas because of the fact that it's Perfect Effect. And yeah, I think somebody made that point too. So yeah, Mr. Captain Obvious. I'm saying the same shit that everybody would say. But yeah, I think that he's a great figure. I think that he's definitely worth the money. If I had to say any figure is worth the money, I would say that he's worth the money. I would definitely say that. But that's having said that none of these motherfucking figures should be over $100. Okay, that's just me. That's just my opinion. Hey, great show as always, man. I look forward to listening to you guys every week, and I'm glad that you guys have sustained and you continually always pop out the good shows that get us through the week. Keep doing what you guys do. All right, take care.
Shove it up your ass. Yep.